episode episode 48. Right, Perspectives Facts Podcast is what we doing. This episode 46, 47, this 48. I'm losing track. You've been potting when you start to lose track of the numbers, or you just can't count that high. One or the other. Either way, this is Perspectives and Facts Podcast, episode 48. We're here. We are 2 episodes away from 50, the big milestone. I'm excited about it. I hope everybody else is excited about it. The Star Report just ended. Salute to Star. Salute to the platform. If you heard me, I called in. I will like to say that the only topic I didn't get to touch on was the Lisa Marie Presley topic that I wish I was able to touch on. I just forgot about it because we was probably talking about so many things. But bottom line, salute to the platform. You know what I'm saying? He went live. That was another great episode. I have a few clips when we went live earlier this week about Diamond and Silk's passing. I think Diamond was one who passed away, and I definitely rolled her up in the backwood, and it was a legendary roast. And I feel like I was telling J Doug earlier, I was like, I think that was one of my top 10 Star Report calls that I had. So I just wanted to go ahead and salute the AKW Beats. Yo, what's popping, man? Yeah, we in the building. We in the building, man, on a Thursday night. We got some tequila. You know what I'm saying? This game is brought to you by Zephyr Hills Water tonight. It's also brought to you by Don Julio. And it's also brought to you by the coconut Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? They say you shouldn't be drinking Red Bull. Well, I'll tell them you shouldn't be doing entertainment. You know, we're also rolling up some good gas, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, just making sure that we set the vibe right. You can, if you're home, go ahead. Take some time out. I'm going to give you some time to go ahead, grab some fruit. Salute Sinful P. Go ahead, grab some fruit, grab some water, grab your favorite drink. If you got something in the microwave or in the refrigerator that you're keeping cold or keeping room temperature, go ahead and heat it up. It's about 10:45. It's that time. Probably just hopped out the shower, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? You're chilling. You're sitting down somewhere. It's the Late Show with Florida Boy J, live and On Point Network. Dog J Doug and this motherfucker cooking it up. We in the building. Everybody coming, pile in here. We have a few topics. As you a few people know about the Ksoo situation and his and his father on a recorded camera snitching and telling. We will be getting into that tonight. Just to let people know. I go in on a lot of people. I go in on a lot of other cities, states, communities when they have to hold an L. But when Jacksonville, Florida does something goofy, I will be the first to let you know that we will be holding this L. I'll be the first to let you guys know that I will be the representative of whatever shortcomings my city may have. Because when, people in New York do wild stuff, I put it on the borough, the city, the state, whoever is affiliated with New York. When it's Atlanta, I put it on Atlanta. One of my videos about Gangsta Williams in New Orleans and about their culture, I went in on that, did great numbers. So, if I can go ahead and exploit other cities and about the things they do, I can definitely exploit Jacksonville, Florida, and the coon, the snitch behavior that we partake in. So we're going to get into that. And before we do, just hit that like button. Make sure the likes reflect the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, even if you're passing through, go ahead, tap that like button and let people know, you know what I'm saying, you support the platform. It does help us get in the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Helps us get in the algorithms. So on top of that, also want to break down that we will be discussing the new shakeup at the Joe Budden podcast and the JBP. You know what I'm saying? He's added 2 new people to the JBP. We don't know if they're having their own shows independently. We don't know what type of network situation this may be, but what we do know is that the JBP has they have added 2 prominent members to the network. One is Melyssa Ford, the Michael Jordan video vixens, the well-respected author, entrepreneur, businesswoman that she is, and QueensFlip, another entrepreneur, he does skits, does media, pods, has his own network, content creator, created a lane for himself. And they have, came on the Joe Budden podcast, and now it's 6 mics on camera. Well, actually it's 5 on camera, but it's 6 mics in total discussing topics and daily things. Personally, I have my opinions about it, but we're going to discuss that. And I want people from, who support Joe, the platform. Cause, I'm a Joe, but I listen, I fuck with it. So if you do listen to Joe, but you fuck with the platform, you listen and you understand the dynamics of the situations, then come ahead and tap in and just let me know what you think when we get to the Joe Budden topic. Yeah, hey, salute the Sitting Politic Podcast. Those are my guys down there in South Florida, South Central Florida. Those are my guys over there. We did a really good pod in Orlando about over a year ago. We chopped it up for about like almost 2 hours, man. It was an awesome pod. I really enjoyed it. And hopefully we can get to do another episode soon. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. Hopefully we can find a studio, or if you guys want to pull up in Jacksonville, feel free. We have the studio, and one of the last topics we'll discuss, but one of my favorite topics to discuss amongst my friends and, barbershop, conversations is what are the best hip hop projects in the last 10 years? I feel like we can always discuss this topic. This is something that, depending on who's inputting on the topic, the amount of people can come in, pile in, and understand, this is what's going to go, what's going on. You already know we got to drop some jewels. And, it's going to be some albums that we name that if you haven't heard them, please take a listen. If you have heard them and you disagree, please call in, tap in, and let us know how you feel about our perspectives and facts podcast.
How's the week been for you, man? What's the week looking like, man? It's Thursday. You've been moving, shaking, and popping.
Man. Yeah.
Any young ladies that we need to, what's going on at J?
Listen, what's been going on, honestly, what's been happening, okay, the biggest thing,
FBJ, there we go,
FBJ. I know it's,
what's been going on in FBJ life?
Well, first of all, I think the most important thing that we should talk about, especially being from Jacksonville, Florida, is the Jacksonville Jaguars are on fire right now, and we won last week. I was in the building, shining, stunting, and fronting for the world to see. Hey, we gonna get. Hey, we gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? We gotta work the story. You know what I'm saying? We gotta draw people into the narrative. You feel me? So let's take it back. Most important thing so far in my mind, last Saturday, I told you guys Monday, Jacksonville Jaguars week 18, do or die, AFC South championship game, went down in the bank. Saturday night, ESPN, nationally televised game, the first night nationally televised game that we've had probably in well over 10 years. We've had it at home, and I know we played, Thursday night, but that doesn't fucking matter. We played Saturday night for the crown. We won the AFC South division. We have another home playoff game. The NFL was like, damn, we wanted to have an NBC game. Tony Dungy came out, said us at NBC staff wanted the Jaguar game, but they gave us the other game instead. Now NBC gets the Jacksonville Jaguar game. We have a Saturday night NBC home wildcard weekend game. We will be on nationally televised stations. NBC. It's not even, I like ESPN, I like NFL Network, but we are on NBC. They have the best production when it comes to NFL games and presentation, to be honest. And anybody who watches football knows what I'm talking about, and they kind of can appreciate the symmetric storylines. NBC does a great job.
I couldn't find a game for shit last week. I had Hulu. Where do I watch the game? Because I can't get
ESPN is,
I don't
on
got
basic.
ESPN Plus.
You just need ESPN. If you have basic cable, then you have ESPN. I don't got no
cable. How can I watch the fucking game?
You can't watch the game. You got to go to the bar. You got to get ESPN.
Damn, like you can't watch the playoffs?
Bro, you're talking to somebody who buys NFL Red Zone. Bro, like, I watch every... NFL Red Zone is like the official app when you're too deep in the NFL, where not only do you want to watch the games, you only want to watch it when either somebody's scoring, turning over the ball, or making a big play. That's NFL Red. It's 7.5 hours of commercial-free football. And on Sundays, from 1 p.m. to about 7:45, my phone is pretty much off. The only thing I'm doing at that time is getting food or making sure food is secured either before 1 p.m., after 1 p.m., or if I have to leave to get food, I have NFL Red Zone on my phone, which I do pay separately from the NFL Red Zone that's on my TV subscription.
But they trying to say go to the underground, but when I be seeing my homies on that underground bullshit trying to bootleg the games and porn be popping up and shit. I don't want all that shit popping up. I was trying to watch the game with my girl, man.
I feel you.
I couldn't find it.
No, listen, you got to get ESPN or you got to go to a bar or go somewhere.
I'm not gonna watch football like that. I want to watch the Jaguars. They're in the playoffs.
But what you need to do, but
support.
what I'm saying, just go to a bar, go to Chili's or something, bro. Everybody's got a game on Saturday night. Just go to Chili's, sit at the bar, go earlier, get some nachos, some chips, knock some shots back. You might spin up, a little blue face, a little 120 because you probably take a shot.
Blue face
at Chili's because you're probably drinking. If you want to drink, watch the game for 2.5, 3 hours, like, bro, this ain't gonna be, anyways. But what I'm saying is this. I was there last week when we clinched the division, right? Mm-hmm. Riverside, Jacksonville on the weekends, especially Saturday nights. Everybody goes out, right?
Yes, sir.
Niggas tailgated all day until 8:15 p.m. Mm-hmm. Not usually niggas tailgate from 10 to 11 a.m. and then go to the game at 1. No, niggas tailgated all day and were fucked up well before 8 p.m. 8:15 p.m. comes, then you go to the game for 3.5 hours. Now you're in the game. Mm-hmm. Most Jag games, until you being from here, when we suck, the stadium's filled out with, it's either half empty or filled with fans from other teams. The bank was packed with Jaguar fans. Titan fans did not travel. That stadium was filled up with Jaguar fans, right? We won the game. Mm-hmm. And any other night by 10, 11 o'clock, everybody's heading out to Riverside or just going out, right? Bro, the game ended. We just clinched a home playoff game next week. The game just ended at the exact same time niggas would be going out on Saturday night. Riverside was on fire. Everybody was outside. All my niggas came outside. It was a photo shoot. Everybody's playing. The DJs couldn't miss. It was fly nigga time. Oh, we was jiggy. Mm-hmm. Oh, we was jiggy. Mm-hmm. Fly clothes, the hoes, the shows, the shoes. Nigga, the jewels, motherfucker, the way the bottles popping, nigga. Mm-hmm. The cars was out. Mm-hmm. Man, listen. It was a fly nigga convention after the game. Cause I'm just saying, so you got some paper, you doing good right now at the time. You got tickets to go to, you was in the game. Man, we was in the buzz zone. Niggas was blowing the gas. I'm like, oh hell no. Hell no. Hey, guess who's bringing gas this Saturday, nigga?
Oh, gas?
Big. I'm putting a 3.5 in the backwood.
Ooh.
3.5 in the wood.
Ooh, 3.5 in the blunt. 1/1. Yeah, 1/1.
Hey, hard to choose one. Listen.
Hard to choose one.
Listen, Suit Future. Listen, we are definitely going to be blowing that in the bank, allegedly. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm trying to tell you, slow down. All the hoes was out. It was dope because the bank is, the Bud Zone. The Bud Zone is legendary.
That's the standing room only spot.
That's where niggas be posted up in the Bud Zone. The hoes be out, the real niggas be there. You know what I'm saying? It's like the club.
I heard. I know been. But somebody was telling me today.
But listen, it's the club during 1 p.m. on a Sunday. Now imagine that the Bud Zone packed Saturday night is like the pregame to the move.
I think they said it's like 140 to get into the Bud Zone, standing room only.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
That ain't bad. I might go. I gotta get my weight.
Yeah, I got me and my brother tickets in the 244 section by my cousin and my uncle. So my uncle had season tickets in '95, but I got tickets near them, and it's like one of the closest seats to the Bud Zone, so I'll be able to like transition. But what I'm saying too, also, like I said, imagine the Bud Zone be popping Sundays. 1 p.m., win or lose, people be in the Bud Zone. But now you got the Bud Zone popping on a Saturday night in a do or die playoff game. It was crazy. So we secured that, right? Now we're transitioning to this week.
Y'all don't come over here acting like y'all care about no Lisa Marie Presley. Stop it.
Who said something about Lisa Marie Presley?
Y'all ain't thought about Lisa Marie Presley? Oh, yes.
Man, don't come over here with that fake roll love. Up that 2% milk in a motherfucking Russian cream and get the fuck on and light it, nigga. Whoa. Back to the Jaguar talk. See, this is already. Let me go back. Thank you. Let me. Hold on. Where was the comment at? Thank you, because obviously, listen, that just got me off. I almost fucking crashed out. 15 minutes into the show. Let me calm down. Okay. Let me say this. The Jacksonville Jaguars secured a home playoff game. We were 2-6 at a certain point. We were looking at the draft, but the mock draft positions. People, hey, anybody who wants to talk football, feel free to call in. We dropped number in the chat. Feel free to call in. I want to let you guys know you can call and talk sports. But what I'm saying is we were 2-6 at a certain point. We were 2-1 when we beat the Chargers. A coming out party. We lost 5 straight games. We were 4-8 at a certain position. We finished the season strong. We finished out 9-8. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say about that. We got to the playoffs, and nobody expected us in the playoffs. We won last week, and then after we won last week, NFL said, guess what? You got NBC Saturday night primetime game, the most intriguing game on the schedule, the hottest ticket in the NFL. You mean tell me the hottest ticket in NFL is in Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County, downtown? That's the epicenter of the NFL, the commissioner, all the celebrities. Niggas about to be out there. On top of the fact, let me tell you people, if you're not from Jacksonville, bro, listen, we have a night NFL wild card game, and Cat Williams is going to be literally across the street doing a stand-up on tour in the Veterans Memorial Arena. After party at Bubble Salute, the Bubble Salute, Swamp Bull Salute, my niggas over there.
We lit.
But what I'm saying is Jacksonville, honestly, is going to be on fire this weekend. So I'm saying that to let you guys know. We have a home playoff game against the Chargers. Like I said, I bought tickets for me and my brother. We're going to go ahead and go to the game. This Saturday, I will be in there again because that after we win is going up again in Riverside, at the beaches, Loft, Hop Tinker, Birdies is going up again. Bubbles is going up again. Jacksonville's going to be on fire. Us and the Chargers, we beat them niggas' ass. We beat the shit out of them motherfuckers in Los Angeles last year. I'm hype. We're in the bank. And supposedly, what I heard is that Lil Bootsy is walking the Jaguars out to set it off.
You heard that? That's dead ass?
That's Jacksonville's dreams and nightmares.
That's a good look. I'm not going to
hate on Lil Bootsy walks the Jaguars out to set it off, we beating these niggas by 40.
Yeah, I'm not going to hate on Lil Bootsy. Lil Bootsy do that. Lil Bootsy is
niggas say I'm about to put these bitch ass niggas in the trash can, man. What? Listen, I might have to get a copyright strike and play that song.
You jumping like a frog. We're going to put you on that wall.
What? On the motor in the Hemi, on the V12 at a 760. You niggas bitches, man. Come on, dog. Told my mom I'm outside thugging. We don't need cable. What?
I need cable. I can't watch the game.
Listen, let that nigga come out to set it off. Jags by 40. Jags by 40.
Straight like that.
Niggas might fight in the stands just cause.
Niggas don't fight in the stand. That be white people.
But just imagine Lil Bootsy, Cat Williams, and Jacksonville at the same time. And the Jags won a home playoff game on Saturday night.
Coming through too.
Oh yeah, Lil Duval there too. So,
and Nardo Wick and all them beat up.
So look, Lil Duval, Nardo Wick, Cat Williams, and Lil Bootsy, Jaguars playoff win, all in the same city, bro. Shit about to be on fire.
I want it to be, man. I'm ready to see the shit. I'm fucking with the Jazz.
Yeah, so like I said, I'll be out the game. If you know what I'm saying, we'll be outside, stunting in front and shining for the world to see. Tomorrow I'm actually going out to I am gonna be going out to get me some Jag gear. I'm gonna try to find me maybe a hoodie or a shirt, something light, you know what I'm saying? Cause I can't pull out with the same hoodie I wore last week. So honestly, I might go to Archives. So salute the Archives. I'm probably gonna go to Archives and cop me the Fred Taylor shirt, probably most likely.
Yeah, get you a Fred Taylor.
Yeah, give me a black Freddie T or give me the teal Fred Taylor.
Cocaine Jimmy Smith.
I could probably find one on
Keenan
Google.
McCardell.
Nah, Keenan McCardell. Hey, Quiet Skip. I can get Keenan McCardell to sign my jersey.
Okay. Oh yeah, Keenan McCardell is still. He was local, wasn't he?
Oh, no. I can get a Keenan. No, I'm telling you, right? I can get a Keenan.
Vale, what's going on?
I know this is a name drop flex, but if you hey, listen, I'm
CNP
on some Jacksonville shit. No real shit. I can get Keenan McCardell to sign a jersey if I bought one. So I might try to get a Keenan McCardell. That's the truth right there. So
well, Champy,
either or, like if I had to get a Jaguar jersey, to be honest, it'll probably it feels like okay, name me like top 3 jerseys you would have to get if it was Jag jersey. It'll probably be a Tyson Campbell jersey. That's our cornerback, number 32 from Georgia, second round pick. He's really becoming a beast of his own. Trevor Lawrence, definitely for sure that's our number one quarterback. He's for sure not going to get traded or leave. So a Trevor Lawrence jersey is like the most secure jersey you can buy as a Jag fan, knowing that we always trade or lose our players in like 3-4 years. That's a safe jersey. And as a final jersey to cop, I would probably get like
Mark Brunell. You got to get the Mark Brunell.
I like Mark Brunell, but I wouldn't,
You wouldn't fuck with him.
No, I would get a Fred Taylor, Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell for Mark Brunell. And I like Mark Brunell. I just, my favorites were the running back and wide receiver. Like I said, I'll get a Trevor Lawrence, Tyson Campbell, and
saying political talk about the for the Dolphins or something.
Who? Yeah. You can rep for the Dolphins, but it's over for the Dolphins. I mean, we all know Tua's not getting cleared. What's his name? Teddy Bridgewater is hot ass. I mean, we seen that when they played the Patriots on the road. I mean, he literally single-handedly cost them that game on the road against the Patriots, and had to get help by the Bills to get into the playoffs. But if Tua was healthy, they were efficient, but Sitting Politic listen, you can call in if you want to, but I'm gonna tell Sitting Politic podcast, and this was gonna hit him, and this was gonna strike a nerve with him. That 49er game is when y'all season ended. When you played the 49ers, your season was over. And then the next week when y'all played the Chargers is only confirmed it when Tua went like 3-17 for passing. And I'm saying that like real shit. Yeah, I really do want a Fred Taylor jersey. But I'm saying like once y'all understood that Tua against like a real defense that ain't fucking playing with y'all niggas and ain't letting no gimmick pass and like what's his name? McDaniels ain't running against it. And when I say that, McDaniels came from the 49ers. So taking a Miami team, I don't know if anybody's ever flew from Florida to California. That's one of the longest flights ever if you're not taking a connecting. But if flying not only from Florida to California, but flying from Miami to San Francisco, it's probably one of the longest flights like you can pretty much take. So taking your team out there and Mike McDaniels being a protege of Kyle Shanahan in the 49ers system, that's how he got hired from helping running the offensive system for the 49ers. Now with the Dolphins, Kyle Shanahan pretty much knew the type of schemes and the setups and the formations that Mike McDaniels likes to take advantage of in certain schemes. So I will say it was probably easy for the 49ers to beat the Dolphins in that game. But even the next week when you guys play the Chargers and Tua goes 3-for-17, they kind of play the same type of coverage that the 49ers played. It just showed me that Tua still has limitations. You just have to figure it out. And if you can kind of contain Tyreek Hill and Waddle for long stretches of the game, you can expose Tua's weaknesses a lot easier and compound that with the concussions and the inconsistency of Teddy Bridgewater. The Dolphins are kind of a dead man walking, to be completely honest. The Packers game, now I feel you. That Niners game, listen, I watch that Niners game. The Niners, honestly, are the regular season NFL chance to me are the 49ers. They're on a 10-game winning streak. And to me, the 49ers are like, they're like the NFL like litmus test. Like if you, and pretty much on the 10-game, they whooped everybody's ass. I think the Chiefs played. But anyways, getting back on the Jags and getting back on this week, because that's how my week was going before we get to the topic. Like I said, the biggest thing of this week is make sure I'm at that Jag game, making sure this Sunday night game goes up. And it's awesome that we win, and hopefully we play the Bills in Buffalo. And I feel like if we do win, we are able to beat the Bills in Buffalo. If you ask me, I think the Jacksonville Jaguar season ends in Kansas City, Missouri against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not holding nothing back on the Jags. I want to see them touch the sky. I think we got Super Bowl potential and possibly the next great white hope.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm believing in the great next white hope in Trevor Lawrence. That's a whole fact. I'm putting all my money up there.
Sunshine.
Yeah, he's fire. He's fire. So what do you guys want to talk about first? You want to get into the Joe Budden? You want to get to the Ksoo situation? I think in the chat, how about this in the chat? I'm gonna give you guys, just first of all, thank you to the 15 people in here. Salute to y'all. I love when the numbers grow. Numbers are doing great. Make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure like reflexive viewers. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like donate to the Cash App, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna go ahead and get tropical smoothie in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I've been, on my healthy kick, so I might get some tropical smoothie or some Chipotle. If you want to donate so I can go ahead and get the double chicken and brown rice, feel free to, but you don't have to. Whatever's on your heart and the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to talk about the Ksoo situation, put a 1 in the chat. Jacksonville snitching. If you want to talk about the Joe Budden situation, put a 2 in the chat. So if you want to talk about Ksoo, Jacksonville snitching, and us holding this L, throw a 1 in the chat. If you want to talk about the Joe Budden 6 mic cash shakeup, throw a 2 in the chat. We're gonna give you a few moments to let us know what you think.
That's my guy, Logic and friend. Hey, shout out to Logic, man. Shout out to the whole
salute
Ranters Union over there, man. Salute to Logic, salute to the Ranters Union. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. That's my guy.
So once again, if you want to talk about the Ksoo situation, throw a 1 in the chat. If you want to talk about the Joe Budden situation, throw a 2 in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate myself and take another shot while we, figure out where we're gonna go. We're gonna go left, right, left, right, left. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and get into that in just a few moments.
Make sure you get a like in. Make sure you get a share in. We got a 1. We got a 2. All right. Somebody talk about Keith Murray, man. Somebody saying they've been liking your Keith Murray series, man. Have you?
Yeah, we got a Keith Murray clip of the week.
You do?
Of course.
You send it over?
I didn't send it over.
You got it. You just send it over.
I'm sending it over.
I saw Keith Murray talking some fly shit.
Yo, Keith Murray is so popping right now. We can just find a clip. I don't even send one. We'll just find one and we'll just do a live breakdown as we watch. Does that sound a little better?
Yeah, we got a 2 for 2 right now. Who gonna break the tiebreaker? 2 for 2. 1 for what?
1 for Ksoo and his dad snitching and Jacksonville holding L. They put an L on Jacksonville. You see that in the live chat on Starport? They put an L instead of the J.
Oh yeah, Laxonville.
For the L, Laxonville.
Oh my God, that was funny. I'm glad you caught that. That was pretty funny.
But guess what? But hey, we just put Jacksonville on the map. But
John Logic said Muslim
and did a Muslim prayer.
You say Ksoo pops. I got and did a Muslim prayer. Logic, man. Logic is very entertaining guy. Bring back the morning rant, man. Well, what do you say? Oh, Keith Murray is on fire like fish grease.
Oh God. So, or we can get into Keith Murray clip. I don't know. I don't want to go all over the place. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a Keith Murray clip ready at this point, but we need a tiebreaker: Joe Budden or
Ksoo.
And Keith Murray are Keith Murray, because y'all niggas like y'all all over.
The Keith Murray clip of the week is definitely becoming a staple. I said it, I think this weekend. I'm like, I said it on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, go to Florida Boy J on Twitter. Please subscribe. Follow me. I tweet very frequently. I'm a very controversial figure on Twitter. People tell me a lot of things, how they feel about me. I'm interactive. I talk back. If you want to have direct, communication, want to talk to Florida Boy J, just, go to my Twitter, subscribe. I keep saying subscribe to my Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter. I'll follow back. Let me know you support the show. And I'm saying we'll be in, conversations all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
This is what I saw about Keith Murray this week. Well, he was talking like he was disappointed in Nori. That's what I was watching. Yeah, we can watch that. And he would talk about Nori didn't put his mans on or something with CNN. I couldn't understand it fully.
See, Capone was getting locked up. If niggas know about CNN, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We try to get into the Al Gore rhythms. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Al Gore, you know what I'm saying, in the rhythms.
Okay, I think we're going to go with number 2, man, because I think 2 got more
Joe Budden. All right, we're going to.
Because Shampy, her right here, she broke it because she was the most passionate.
All right,
and she's a dedicated viewer, so we have to.
Yeah, preferential treatment to the.
That's a he or she.
It doesn't matter. You disclose, but preferential treatment to the to the regulars. Hey, well, we got to make up a name for us, right? Somebody, you told me the factory, right?
The factory. Shout out to all my niggas in the factory.
Yeah, we're gonna the live chat, the factory. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But let me know if y'all like that. If y'all don't, let us know that too. Respecting Facts podcast. We got to, you know what I'm saying. We're trying to make, we're trying to make certain things pop. We're just figuring out as we go. Let us know.
We want to have something to address the crew like the factory.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, exactly. We want to identify you guys And we want to make sure that, this is our community. This is something that we built. So anytime we want to throw things out there, we can discuss as a group and figure if this is the route we want to go. Just like how we did the topic that about to talk about the Joe Budden co-host shakeup.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, hey, let us know in the chat. And you guys let us know. That's how we're going to take it. You guys give us your input and we'll move off that. Because at the end of the day, we're a community and we're always going to talk to each other and make sure that we're going to talk about what we want to do. And we're going to take a show where we all want to take it. We're going to decide
want y'all
live.
to be manufacturing facts.
Exactly. And perspectives. Gaining new perspectives.
But let's manufacture
debating them.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we do. This is why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead. That's cool. The factory. All right. Hey, cool.
Yeah, let's be the factory.
That'd
be my top notch bitch in my factory.
Hey, no, we can't do that because these are niggas in here too.
Not niggas.
I'm fucking with y'all.
Nah, but I'm just saying. But we want the women.
Yeah, facts. No, we love the women.
Cool.
Honestly,
we need the men.
And my women supporters have actually went up in the last few months. So honestly, I really do appreciate the women who do subscribe to the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to Shy Curious. Salute to Killer Perez, Gifts and the Curse podcast. She really does come on and add so much when she's able to tap in. Me and her do Fridays in Florida. I really do want to do it tomorrow, but I have a pop-up I have to do around 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm. But
that's okay. We're not tripping. But bottom line, you know what I'm saying? Salute to women. Salute to what was her name? The one in Cali? She be going hard in the chat. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
What's her name, man? She was going hard last week. Remember the one she was from Cali. Remember her name? She was coming in heavy last couple episodes.
I know you talk about.
She's a regular.
Extra black. She extra. I mean, yeah, because she be on my side a lot.
Yeah, regular. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot your name, boo.
Yeah, we love you though. We love you, and we love when you tap in. You're definitely intricate. Yeah, her, like I said, her, Shakira, Killer Perez, and the other women who tap into the platform, they're definitely intricate. And we definitely appreciate how they get down. But just moving on from that, let's talk about the Joe Budden podcast and the Joe Budden network switch up and situation that's going down. Honestly, what we're looking at in the Joe Budden podcast situation, he has added Melyssa Ford, and he's also added the homeboy QueensFlip to the platform. And it's quite a conversation that's been going on, that's been popping off. You have a lot of polarizing takes on it. A lot of people feel like it's too many mics on the show. Other people feel like it's adding a new spark and a new dynamic to the show that we haven't had before. And I would like to talk about it. I am one of the biggest Joe Budden supporters as far as podcasting. Now, when it comes to a rap career, I wasn't one of his biggest fans.
Joe Budden he had a good start.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he can't rap. Like, I can rap, pump it up word for word, because it was licensed on so many products in my childhood that it was just one of them songs that if you grew up in my era, you would know all the words, pump it up, like you know all the words to yeah. Like, and Joe Budden talks about that, how Kevin Lyles kind of and anybody correct me if I'm wrong, but he used to talk about how Kevin Lyles licensed the shit out of that song to so many people, and because that's a sample, it's so many hands in the pot, you know what I'm saying? But he probably still gets checked. But regardless, what I'm saying is I am a huge supporter and fan, and I don't mind calling myself a fan. I know it's short for fanatic. I've been a fan at certain points of Joe Budden's platform, but I'm definitely a supporter of Joe Budden. I don't think I would really be podcasting if it wasn't for Joe Budden, because honestly, because I always want to get in the radio, and I always want to do. Did your middle school, high school have like the news?
Yes. When I went to the white school for a year.
Listen, from kindergarten,
but not in the hood,
I always wanted to be one of the niggas on the news, right? Because if you made all A's at my elementary school, because I always went to predominantly white schools from the side of town I lived on. If you made all A's, you would be a patrol / hall monitor, right? AKA the police. If you made A's and B's, you would be hired, but not hired, but you would be able to be like doing like the morning announcements, right? me being a badass kid, I never qualified, right? But TV production, I always wanted to be in front of the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because Miss Prescott, if anybody went to Mandarin Middle, Miss Prescott, she was a bitch. She never allowed us. She never allowed me to be in front of the camera. You know, I tried out. She just never seen my talent. You know what I'm saying?
Was she white?
Of course, she was white.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, you know, I always wanted to do this. Honestly, I'm pretty good at it. So this can kind of show you that I, you know, things that people are naturals at.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of had that spark in them since they were kids. So I would like to feel like that about me being an orator and being on the podcast. But when I give credit to Joe Budden before we get into this topic, is credit because he gave me a vision of potting in this content world. Like I listened to Combat Jack. I've listened to other people speak before. I listened to O'Neal. What's his name? Comedian. Patrice O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people.
Opie and Andy, he was on that show.
Right, Opie and Andy. A lot of people have done podcast formats before the term was popularized and generalized as, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people had those type of talk back and forth content things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Joe Budden kind of showed me personally that not only was I avid supporter and fan of what he did, it showed me that I don't have to go to a radio station. I don't have to go fight for a job. I can literally set up some cameras, talk, have conversations, and build a platform for myself, regardless of my notoriety, even though he's Joe Budden. But I'm like, in hip hop, niggas don't respect Joe Budden from where I'm from in the South. Like Joe Budden is like the Red Cafes, the Ron Browns, even though Joe Budden can rap better than both of them and he's one of the best lyricists. But you know what I'm saying? The Papoose, you know what I'm saying? You just a lyrical New York rapper. Like we're not, but despite that, you'd be able to pop off a podcast and be cool in another genre kind of showed me that, okay, I can switch up and be cool in something else that I may not predominantly do. And because I don't rap, like the way he drops, the way his numbers look, I compare his numbers to rap art. You know, like Joe Budden showed like, okay, as a rapper, what he showed was like this. And I remember he slipped up and said on the pod, and this is one of my most prominent things Joe Budden ever said. He was like, listen, a lot of you artists try to have platinum singles. I go platinum twice a week. When he said on multiple platforms, once he said that, I'm like, oh shit. And I cut a track before. I sat in 7 hours in the studio and made a song. It was whack. And that showed me I'm either going to be a rapper or I'm going to podcast. Either or. But I'm good enough in talking that I have to do something with it. But because we might be shitting on Joe Budden. And I'm not saying I'm going to, but we don't know where this conversation is going to take us, especially if somebody calls in. But what I'm saying about Joe Budden is that you wouldn't see me here today doing what I'm doing tonight if it wasn't for Joe Budden setting the stage.
And my bad, I didn't mean to put that comment up that Chris Hardway put up. He talked about Bussy. I thought he said my boy getting busy, but I'm sipping, so I didn't want to make you tell.
Now we're both sipping, bro. Crazy. I don't, bro. I'm not, bro. I don't even. I
but
can't
he
even
talking crazy. I didn't mean to put that up on the thing.
Hey, but listen, let niggas talk crazy. Hey, we chilling.
No, I'm doing
yeah. I know, yeah. But Joe Budden, like I said, salute him, salute his platform. What I'm about to say though is that the new JBP, right? First, it was Joe Budden, Rosenberg, and Melyssa, right? Mendez. Then Rosenberg left probably before episode 11, right? Then Marissa Mendez or Melyssa, whatever the fucking name is, she was there. She was doing a good job. She was straight. It was nice having a female voice. And honestly, I feel like Joe Budden having female dynamics, it was cool. But at a certain point, Joe Budden can overpower women with his personality sometimes. And it doesn't look good on camera or audio sometimes. And that's not indictment on, nothing. It's just sometimes like if the woman isn't strong enough to articulate her stance,
which they most time not.
Joe Budden is too sharp to have any type of discourse with him because it's going to look like he's bullying her when he's honestly just having a debate on something he disagrees with. I can say that because I can sometimes overpower. I can do the same thing. I can have the same dynamic with a woman where it looks like John's being a fucking dickhead when it's like, no, I'm not really being an asshole. I'm just seeing how sharp you are with your stance. That's it. But
it's harder for women to. You got to take it real slow with women on camera.
Yeah. And
women don't.
And they don't like to be shown. Nobody likes to be shown up on camera.
Women don't do good under pressure.
And they don't listen. I was showing up a chick last night when we were chilling playing Dream Game. I was showing up a chick last night, and I wasn't even trying to, but she was like just talking about what can men do without women. I'm like, institutions, architecture, structures, who built the Hoover Dam, agriculture, irrigation. Like, we're talking about things that men have built, regardless of if a woman was there or not. But then when I start getting on that, then she was just, we were all.
But I don't want to be like that. I mean, men and women is equally needed. We need the women when a nigga get off work.
We are. But
once I work around a whole bunch of men, I don't want to see no nigga when I get off.
But when I hear a strong opinion, I throw my hat into debate, and I only debate to be proven wrong or to see a different side of things. So if I hear you make a strong stance, I'm gonna make even stronger argument to be the opposition, and I'm gonna see if you either want to debate or are you emotionally triggered enough and not educated enough to get in the debate. If you're not, then I've already won. That's a dickhead move to somebody who's educated, but. I'm sorry. I just like to have debates because if me and you can debate, like, me and you debate all the time, right? But you see, sometimes we debate, I'll give in to a point that you're making because, like I said, sometimes I only debate to be proven wrong. That's the essence of debating. So to say that, to get into the Joe Budden situation, Joe Budden changed Rory and Mal. Boom. Then we got Ice and Ish. Now he's adding.
What you think of Ice and Ish?
What do I think of Ice and Ish?
Yes. Because me personally, I prefer Rory and Mal with Joe Budden because that's when, like I told you before the show, that's when the last time I listened to a full episode of the Joe Budden podcast.
Right.
But you listened to it recently.
I'm really
you up to date listener. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really
what do you think of Ice and Ish?
In terms of what?
As the quality of show, what they bring to the show, do they bring more than Rory and Mal? Are they more entertaining, less entertaining? Is they better hosts? Like, what's your take on it?
I'm used to Rory and Mal. I mean, I'm used. No. What I'm saying though, I've gotten used to Ice and Ish. I'm used to Ice and Ish.
Ice and Ish always seem
now, if somebody wants to take that as a compliment or a diss, take it as you want. What I'm saying is I'm used to Ice and Ish. I'm a Patreon subscriber.
Okay.
And I don't really miss an episode of Joe Budden unless he's dropping too many times a week and I'm in my bag. Like, I've missed episodes over the last couple of years, especially since Rory and Mal have left. When Rory and Mal were there, I didn't miss an episode. But now that Rory and Mal left, and then the Patreon, like, he used to do only 2 episodes a week, so it was easy to fucking watch 2 episodes a week at a certain point. But once you start dropping multiple episodes a week and then Patreons, as a content creator, I can't even watch. You know what I'm trying to say? I can only pick and choose what I consume at a certain point.
Yes.
So to say that, I'm used to Ice and Ish. Let me talk about Ish for a second. I like Ish because Ish is accomplished in his own life in the real world to a point where you can tell he's secure in who he is. And I think that's a good example to set because not everybody has to be in a limelight to be successful in life. Not everybody has to have a glamorous job or profession to actually be getting money and to boss up and, live a privileged life that you made for yourself. That's what I like about Ish. On top of the fact, because Ish is a self-made man, a lot of his perspectives and a lot of the positions he takes, even if I don't necessarily agree with, I hear and I accept his position because he's made himself to be somebody to be respected in the real world if he never got on a microphone and podcasted. You see what I'm saying? If Ish was your uncle, if Ish was just a nigga you knew on the street, if Ish was your OG, if you knew Ish in real life, you would keep Ish close to the tuck just off of the pure fact that Ish goes out and gets it before you even knew his name in podcasting. Like, he really is a man's man as far as really making it happen. So I like Ish. I really do.
I feel like Ish get too emotional with Joe.
But you know what I like that about Ish? Because Joe understands that that's how you really gonna get Ish in his bag.
Ish is the red guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he get too emotional.
No. I'm red. Ish is waffle colored.
No, Ish is the one with the hair.
The waffle colored. He's pancake batter. Colored.
With the hair.
Yes.
Not the ball.
That's
one.
The color.
Ice is the ball one.
Ice It's bald.
Yeah.
But don't red bone. I mean, we're not getting brown back test. Red bone is like
look red,
that
man.
nigga is pancake batter, waffle color tone.
Okay. But you don't want him in your club or something? What the?
No.
Oh.
Cause certain bootleg classes, if I was in the sun at a certain time, I'm not passing brown paper bag test and I'm getting access denied in the bootleg class. It's certain niggas that's gonna be in there regardless, and that's the issues of the world. That's why I'm saying they would separate themselves.
But he's
from
older
like
than you.
What does that mean?
He's in construction, so he's been out in the sun. So he might have been your.
Ish is brighter than me. No.
Oh, you're saying you're not red?
No, I am red. Ish is
brown.
No, Ish is bright skin. I'm light skin. Ish is bright skin.
Oh, so you trying to say he lighter than you?
Ish is yellow. You know when niggas call
he
yellow
closer
nigga
to white.
You ever heard yellow? No, not even white. You heard is red. You know when you a yellow nigga like a Chris Broussard. You know what a yellow nigga is, right?
Okay.
You heard the term yellow, right?
I didn't know we was doing it down to the molecule.
But it's black people. No, I'm just giving some nigga lessons.
Okay.
We talk about in colorism in the black community. Yellow, especially in the South. I don't know where these up north niggas, but yellow is a term for like the T.I. son.
Okay.
Tiny, certain mixed race or fair skinned black people. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Not almost.
Not niggas who can pass as white, but just niggas, they black. They black. They just fucking light skin as hell. They high bright. They light brights.
Okay.
I'm red bone. I'm light skin.
Okay.
You have bright skin.
All right.
I just want to delete.
Everybody light skin compared to me.
No, but it's even different spectrums of dark skin. It's different spectrums of brown skin. It's certain niggas who can move in between. But
the in between is the shit colored people.
I won't even say that. Some niggas in between
shit come out in. I don't mean to be vulgar, but
I mean you can. It's late night show. It's late night.
Listen, I don't want to be nasty.
Butterscotch. Listen. I'm gonna take one more shot. We got 30 people in the live. Salute to the live. So it's late night. We're gonna get on this Joe Budden podcast topic with the 6 mics, the shake up.
And we got a video.
Because we were just talking about Ish. So we're in the middle. Yeah, we're just in the middle talking about Ish.
But you were telling me what you like about Ike.
Exactly.
I don't like them. I like Rory and Maul better, but I feel like they did their job. How long they been on the show so far?
Going on 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
the breakup. Serious?
Yeah, the breakup wasn't last.
Oh, that was like the top of 2021.
Yeah.
So it was all 21 and it was all 2022.
Yeah. So it's been going on like 2 years.
Damn. Motherfucker, time be flying, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we were talking about
which one you like better.
What you
think of parts?
And we'll get the parts. I was just saying about Ish, right? I like Ish. I like the fact that him and Joe Budden. That's one of Joe Budden. As a fly nigga myself, it sounds like Ish was one of the niggas when Joe Budden was outside. Ish got the phone call like we outside tonight, and Ish came through and dropped buckets multiple nights
on that light skin emotional shit
with the colorful eyes. We have in common, I can see. Listen, Joe Budden and Joe Budden and Ish have pulled plays. I know me and a few of my niggas have pulled in spaces. So I appreciate him to be there. When we go about Ish, not Ish. When we talk about Ice, right? Ice, I followed him on Twitter for years. Ice is literally a legend on Twitter. He's just one of the best. Twitter wouldn't be Twitter without Ice. Especially if you've been following him since like 2010, right? Bro, that's universal. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Thank you. I wasn't trying to say down south. I wasn't like, that wasn't a shot to North people or West Coast people. I was just saying that's turned down here. And I needed people from other regions to verify that yellow was a term that we use in the black community. So salute to Made Premium Denim. That's all I needed to know. Brow, like you said, is yellow, red, brown, black, and blue black. Cool. We're on the same page. So when it comes to Ice, as much as he's a legend on Twitter, I definitely like some of the old episodes where Ice comes on the Joe Budden podcast and talks. Ice, I feel like, doesn't want to be a podcaster. And I also feel like Ice doesn't put forth enough effort to be an effective podcaster and help carry the platform the way Joe needs to carry it. I feel like Ice sometimes tries to be like how Maul was. And one of our issues with Maul as a Joe Budden listener was the fact that Maul was always too cool for school and wouldn't reveal enough stuff to humanize him with the audience. And not only no, the difference between Maul and Ice is this. Maul, you can tell, like, Maul wouldn't reveal things, and it was like, do we know if you were even outside or not, or are you just being too cool for school? But either way, the audience wants more information and transparency out of Maul. Now, when Ice does it, it's like, bro, Ice prides himself on not being outside, being in the house, being on the game, being on the controller. So from that perspective, being a kind of like a self-proclaimed, like, glorified, like, 40-year-old nerd, right? Why would I really want to hear what you have to say? You know, you love tech, you know, you play PlayStation, you're a gamer, you're cool. Ice would probably be somebody I would fuck with, you know what I'm saying, like real life too. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it, but like Ice, I feel like sometimes he could be a better podcaster. But what do you say? Maul was stealing laundry detergent.
Man,
Right.
Come on, man.
Yo, when Joe said that, bro,
wildin'.
I was dying laughing, and I was like, yo, that was some real deal.
But
like,
I know niggas like that. You got some niggas like that.
But you know
like
what?
some
Listen,
niggas like,
I'm
yo, I'm not gonna keep buying laundry detergent for a nigga.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it buck. You know why Joe had to say that? Because Joe, like, you really trying.
He was trying to paint a picture.
Type shit, like,
yeah,
bro.
we all know that type
like
of nigga.
This nigga kept taking the last of the laundry detergent, and now he trying to argue with me about choosing him to be on my show. I would snuff this nigga if I see him again. So I understand. I'm not saying I would, but I understand why he said that. But Parks is cool. Parks, to me, when he was an original, he used to add like funny one-liners. But now I feel like, you know, I'm used to Parks, but if Parks never said another word on the JBP, I wouldn't really miss that element. I wouldn't really be like, damn, Parks wasn't there today. Parks didn't say nothing. Fuck. What does Parks think about this shit? You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes Parks provides the white liberal analysis that, and the white guilt that sometimes the show needs to be palatable to the other audience. Sometimes, just like white people need token black people, sometimes black people need token white people. I'm not saying Parks is that, but I feel like Parks never challenges Joe or challenges the narrative that the show is painting at a certain time. He either is going to agree with it or he's not going to comment. And sometimes I wish Parks would be more, he would give more pushback, because I feel like if Parks gave more pushback, it would probably shake the show up. But maybe because they know each other, I feel like if Parks gave the pushback, because sometimes the show can get into a racial element, Parks may know that he can be painted as a villain if he gives some certain pushback on certain things that can be painted as like, oh, the white man with his racist rhetoric, when he's really just might be disagreeing with the principle of a point. See what I'm saying? So that was just how I felt about them. So
QueensFlip coming to the show. Is it a good look or not a good look? I heard QueensFlip, he dropped the video. Oh, you know what? Chink Smooth dropped the video today. Smooth. Do you want to watch Chink Smooth video on
Salute the Chick Smooth. Listen, Chick Smooth. Listen, and I'm always gonna shout you out. And this is why I do content, Chick Smooth, because listen, you're like RTMZ, you're like RCNN. So anytime something breaks, it's like, no, Chick Smooth broke it. So we're gonna listen. So before we even get into it, I want everybody. Do we have a Chick Smooth? Can we drop his at in the chat? If we can't, it's cool. Listen,
but we're gonna have the video up. He was talking about Mandy B.
We're gonna have the video up. He was talking about Mandy B. I actually watched this earlier today. Salute to Chick Smooth. If you follow him on Instagram, follow Chick at Chick Smooth on Instagram. Follow at Chick Smooth on YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and watch some of this video. Please, Chick Smooth, don't hit with a copyright strike. We're just going ahead and yeah, that's my guy. Look, me and Chick Smooth talking back. But listen, I'm just saying, I just want to go ahead and promote Chick Smooth's platform before we play it. Salute to Chick Smooth. We're gonna go ahead and play this video. I'm gonna drop his I'm gonna drop his profile in the show link, so you can go ahead and add him and follow Chick Smooth for all your latest news and content. Like I said, Chick Smooth, go ahead and play the video and watch it.
And this video is about Mandy saying that
Mandy B. And who is Mandy B? Mandy B was on a podcast with who is the other Bridget Kelly,
and the dark skinned chick that Joe was groping on allegedly.
Listen,
I mean, not at all.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. But they had See the Thing Is podcast, which I think it was good. I liked it. I don't know what happened with it, but I definitely did enjoy that podcast. I was actually a listener for a few episodes, and but we're gonna go ahead and listen to what Mandy B said about having the 6 people on the microphone. Salute Chick Smooth. He's on everything. I'm telling you, if somebody fucking slips on a banana peel and then doesn't have their shoe tied, Chick Smooth has a video for it. I don't even know how. Chick Smooth got to have like 40 motherfuckers in the sweatshop sending him shit, because there's no way this nigga be on top of shit. Like he be. I don't even get it. I don't even get it. It's academics. It's even sometimes fashion academics, bro. Like, cause salute the Chicks. Let's go ahead and play the video. Salute the Chicks. Please follow Chick Smooth if you want to record this.
Yeah, no Chick Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chick gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chick's gonna be on YouTube with it, man. I like you.
Come on.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Chick Smooth. All right, so here we go, guys. It's time we finally address the elephant in the room. Now, most of you guys that watch the Joe Budden podcast, you guys have noticed a significant difference and an increase in the cast. You guys all know that Joe Budden has brought on QueensFlip and Melyssa Ford. Looks like they're both going to be new additions to the podcast, or maybe later on to the network. A lot of the fans feel different ways. I've seen fans like this move by Joe. Some fans are happy to have Flip on as an addition, but then others are like, nah, we don't like Flip. He's too loud. A lot of people seem to like Melyssa, though. I don't see complaints regarding Melyssa Ford, but some people feel like 6 voices on one podcast, that might be too much. And the first person to actually voice this is Mandy. You guys all know Mandy used to have a podcast under Joe's network called See the Thin Is. Mandy and her co-host Bridget Kelly ended up leaving the Joe Budden network for different reasons, but she let out a tweet yesterday saying 6 voices on a podcast, my ears hurt. Now, a lot of people are looking at this as an obvious shot to Joe Budden's podcast, or some might look at it as constructive criticism. Now, people have tried to guess or assume the different reasons why Joe is.
We're listening. Because one thing we're not gonna do is play. Hey, you want to watch the full video? Go subscribe to Chick Smooth to watch the whole video. That's the only part we want to play. Chick, hey, Chick, listen, you my guy. We ain't gonna play the whole video because we want niggas. What part?
So Ford left her Pilates class. Before we get started, I feel like QueensFlip, you've done a phenomenal job after that first appearance that was really bad. Facts. You've been doing really good. I'm proud of you. We've been at the steak restaurant, chopping and building, right? You've been ordering French fries, making me look stupid.
At the steak restaurant?
Making me look stupid.
Steak fries at least?
He'll get there.
No.
He'll get there.
Of course, get to it. Shoestrings, the steak restaurant?
But Flip, one of the values that you bring is you have been a nonstop promoter and marketer of this broadcast. No matter what these people out there say about you, you have been a polarizing force, just a triple shot of rum. And I appreciate you for that. And I was ready to come in here and award you as the best promoter that this pod has probably ever seen.
Until.
You know what happened? Until Melyssa Ford left her Pilates class.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say this. Salute to Mandy B and salute to Horrible Decisions. Listen, if anybody in the chat, if anybody watching this can send Mandy B and let Mandy B know Florida Boy J wants to take a shot with Mandy B. I think she's from Orlando also. I'm from Jacksonville. I'll be in Orlando like 3 times a week. I pretty much live there too. I pretty much live in Orlando. So Mandy B, if somebody shoots this out to you, fellow podcaster, I'm a fly nigga, Mandy B. You see me out here with this crispy white tee. Please, find your boy. Okay, because you fine as hell. I fuck with Mandy B. And Horrible Decisions is one of the best podcasts I've ever seen. Horrible Decisions. If you are either a horny male, a lusty woman, just somebody who wants to listen to women talk about sex and a whole bunch of freaky stuff, please subscribe to Horrible Decisions podcast. They've been doing their thing for about like 4 or 5 years. They're fucking fire. I'll fucking Horrible Decisions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mandy B, she's fire. She's thick. I love her. She got a little short haircut too. I can tell what type she is. I'm on
feisty.
Fight exactly.
Wet.
Yeah, she'll slap a nigga at the bar. That's the type of time I'm on. Yeah. You got to put her in the goddamn full Nelson.
Oh, Zach Lee in the building now. Zach Lee done popped his
I
head
know
up.
Zach. Hey, before we talk about the mic, before we get on it, I just want to let y'all know, if you a bitch ass nigga, get out the live chat right now, because Zach Lee might catch you niggas lacking. So we're gonna talk about the Joe Budden situation. So he got 2 new co-hosts, Melyssa Ford and QueensFlip. If you want to know how I feel about it, to be honest, how I feel about the Joe Budden new guest, I enjoy it. I am loving it. The last 2 episodes, the one he dropped today and the last episode, the first episode they did all 6 of them, was one of my favorite episodes they've had in a long time. I really like the dynamic, even if it's times where some of them can't make it. I think they probably did that to probably ease some of the workload off of Ice and Ish and don't want to burn them out. But I really like Melyssa Ford's dynamic to the podcast, because Melyssa Ford is the Michael Jordan of video vixens and video girls. She's also been a accomplished, podcaster, media personality. She's been able to be an entrepreneur, write books, do a lot of things. And I think she's been able to transition into a respected celebrity and not be disrespected for, being half naked on screen. I think she's been able to be one of the far few in between to make a career for herself. And I also think that she's respected enough to voice her opinion and her perspective on things, and people will listen, especially men. So I really like Melyssa Ford on the platform. I think that's somebody that Joe respects enough not to have those types of Olivia Dope moments, or what was the girl, Scotty Beam moments, where like there are on it. I think Melyssa Ford and Joe Budden see things from the same side. You know what I'm saying? They see things from the same point of view on certain principles, enough to where you're not going to see them have that type of interaction. QueensFlip is adding the element that Joe Budden's been begging for on the pod, to take it to the next level, to spice it up. I say something, you say something. I went up and then you went up me. Even if I might be the butt of the joke, make me the butt of the joke, but turn up with me. Being a podcaster, I kind of understand, especially when I podcast with like multiple people sometimes, I understand that I'm the A mic, I'm carrying the show. And sometimes I have to turn up and antagonize my co-hosts to bring out the best in them. But when you're doing that time after time, sometimes you just wish you had a co-host with a personality that can, okay, I might be dropping 36, but this nigga might be dropping fucking, he might go for 40. You know what I'm saying? He might drop fucking 35. He might drop 36. Like, I don't have to necessarily carry the whole show or be the comedic relief or have the out of this world take and then stand on it to cause a debate for the next 50 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I really like QueensFlip on the platform. I think the first episode before Melyssa Ford, he was way too loud, and he was being QueensFlip on the show. And I think what Joe is trying to make him understand is that you can still be QueensFlip at a lesser octave and morph yourself into the Joe Budden podcast, to where you can insert yourself and be goofy, funny, and then be introspective in a way where you can grow. Like, I think QueensFlip is going to make more of an effort to grow as a podcaster, sitting next to Joe Budden, and he's going to be elevated, not on the platform, but he's going to elevate his status as somebody that you can seriously listen to, and not have to just be somebody who's a skit and a gimmick. And I think that's what Joe Budden is trying to make QueensFlip. He's low-key producing QueensFlip.
I think it's a dope, very dope idea. I think, like you said, he appreciate QueensFlip promotion, and I think that's the way people should be linking up when their work level matches each other work level. You know what I mean? Cause I think he see that's the mistake, like you said, he made with Rory and Mal. You said that before the show. They wasn't independent. QueensFlip independent. QueensFlip have his own audience, so he bringing so much to Joe Budden. He bringing so much live activity to Joe Budden. And also Melyssa Ford, she took the booty pic, and I was telling you that's what we need. People that's willing to do what it takes, whatever it takes. So I think that's a good look. I think Joe Budden doing the right thing. You can't stay in that same pocket forever. And this podcasting thing, you got to keep it really moving in a good way. So Joe Budden doing the right thing. What do you think of Rory and Mal progress right now?
Before I get on Rory Mal progress,
Okay.
I want to salute to the people in live chat. I want to salute Trevane Burton, woman or male, identify yourself if you may please, or if you're both, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much for, coming from the Star Report. People, thank you. I thank you for my call to action to be heard, and you guys to transition yourselves from the Star Report Live over here to Perspective Facts Podcast. I am Florida Boy J. Thank you. You know how I be going in. I'll be smoking. We smoked on that Diamond Pack. I was telling J Doug, I was telling people, I posted on my Instagram page, High Life 93. I feel like that roast was in my top 10 roasts on the show. I really feel like I really was in my bag. I think it was Monday or Wednesday night, whatever night it was on. It was crazy. And from the Star Report, I know he doesn't have anybody have any visuals, so I know it's kind of hard. You just hear a voice, so finally get to see me on camera. And I know the live chat, the pictures, the troll babies got to eat, so I'm going to send whatever picture I know that's going to make the troll babies react. But I know this is y'all.
We got a lot of recordings of you on Star Report. I just told you, and you know what I'm saying? We can put them as shorts.
Yeah, we can. We definitely can.
So yeah, they get to see you live on video.
Right. But I know the people from the Star Report, because you just hear us and you don't see us. I know this is a good, breath of fresh air for people who maybe be transitioning from the Star Report and only hear my voice, to be able to be like, okay, I'm leaving the Star Report. Let me check out Florida Boy J's platform, and they can finally see me on camera. You know what I'm saying? And kind of, they can identify, they can match the voice with the personality, and it kind of all, it all fits for them. So to get on the situation at hand, Rory and Mal, how to feel about their progress. I feel like they're doing good. I really like the fact that they've carved out their own lane for them to be able to, move on and have an audience that they can share together, and that people from the Joe Budden podcast can still listen to their perspectives. Because sometimes I catch an episode, I listen to them, and they still provide the same type of commentary they would on a Joe Budden podcast. Is sometimes like when they get in their bag, or like Joe's trying to get in their bag, like what I can say from both their platforms watching is times they talk about the same topics, and I can tell that like Rory and Mal they're missing a Joe Budden interlude or a Joe Budden joke, or they're missing like a Joe Budden insert. You know what I'm saying? Or like Joe will be talking about something and he'll like take it, Joe Budden will like go left, or he'll say something like funny or wild, and that's when Rory or Mal would like catch the alley-oop, and Ice and Ish be like, mute that. Or Ice and Ish will be like, they won't, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe Budden would say some really like, oh shit, like they used to like play like jumping off the ledge, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to low-key like jump out the window with Rory and Mal. It's like Rory might say something wild. Like Rory used to talk spicy. Rory, I remember it was a certain point, and this is for people who used to fuck with Joe Budden podcast. At a certain point, Rory was carrying the pod at a certain time. Rory would get in a bag where he's like, yo, Rory used to carry the pod. So, and Joe would even say like, yo, Rory's carrying the pod right now. Mm-hmm. So when I say that, it was like they were both just like, what Ice and Ish don't do is they don't be talking spicy. They don't say the shit that make niggas like, what the fuck? Like Rory used to talk spicy. Joe used to talk spicy. Mal would have the too cool for school response. And whoever said it, Parks would throw in his one-liner roast. Joe would roast Rory for saying the shit out of pocket, or Rory would roast Joe for saying the shit out of pocket. But that used to be the dynamic of the show sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes the title of the show would come out of a nigga saying something out of pocket, Mal making his too cool for school joke, mm-hmm. Parks dropping the one-liner, and Rory or Mal roasting whoever made the fucking joke, and then we would have the title of the show based off of that interaction, right? Yeah. And you can tell on both of their platforms, that moment still comes regardless if they see it or not. And when Joe's looking for that, like, okay, it's time to get into that, Ice and Ish fumble the ball most of the time. Or when Rory and Mal, they're looking for that third voice to come, like the Joe Budden to like dunk the ball, to catch the alley-oop. They don't have it. So in replacement, Rory and Mal have a few other people behind camera who comment in, maybe 4 to 5 mics, right? Mm-hmm. To compensate, Joe Budden is bringing in a Melyssa Ford or QueensFlip, because it's like at this point, I can't let some of these moments go to waste, or we bleep out the show, or we got to create new shit, because at a certain point, not only am I noticing it, me, Florida Boy J, somebody who subscribes to the Patreon, watches Joe Budden and catches Rory Maul on occasions, and has been watching since niggas started. You know what I'm saying? And come from the tree of, black broadcasting. You know, we probably, come from the same, neighborhood in a way that like we can all see the same thing. And Joe's just, he's peeping Adam 22 and is like, okay, because he even not before Adam 22, when he made the Joe Budden Podcast Network, he had the Mandy B, he had the Bridget Kelly, he had his show, he had their show.
Too many women.
Not only too many women, but what I think, I just really feel that Joe Budden is trying it again with the Joe Budden Network. He wants to bring in them. Maybe maybe QueensFlip can have his own show or something like that, separate from Joe Budden Podcast. Maybe Melyssa Ford can have her show separate from Joe Budden Podcast. Or maybe they can alternate spots where Ice and Ish don't have to carry the load, and they can come in and be able to contribute to the platform. You know what I'm saying? I think that can work also. But what I would...
King Erna dead? Hey, King Erna passed away?
You serious?
That was somebody say King Erna.
Damn.
Earth and beat the King Erna.
Nah, for real, dog. But I feel like Joe Budden, I think Rory and Maul, honestly, if in a perfect world, Rory and Maul could have just left and had their own show on the Joe Budden Network. I think that would have been perfect. And Joe Budden just be like, they've grown, they have their show. Me, Rory, and Maul, we may do a once a month show that gets crazy views. We may only do exclusive lives or year-end wrap-ups, but we're going to exalt and we're going to put our platform on a pedestal to where whenever us three do content, it's must-see shit.
Man, Joe Budden, if they would have stayed Rory and Maul, that network would be crazy right now. You talk about, I think they'll be worth close to 50 million.
Probably, but you wouldn't have got, I think, Ice and Ish, how you got
How much did Rogan get?
Shit, that nigga got an NBA contract.
He got like 100 million. So I'm
like
thinking they will be worth 50 million. Bring Ike and Ish to talk with Joe Budden and QueensFlip. Yeah. I think QueensFlip is a good look.
As you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? There goes
Cash. And I think when
go ahead.
And Queen, no, go ahead.
Oh,
you was talking about something more important.
$, Florida Boy J 904 if you want to donate. You know what I'm saying? So we go ahead, go Tropical Smoothie tomorrow, get that behind mama and throw some nutrients in there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do my thing. Hey, if you never tried the candy yams from Tropical Smoothie,
candy yams,
not candy. I'm sorry, they got like yams or sweet potatoes. You know, I'm sorry.
That do sound good.
But it's a better
smoothie.
It's no. But what I'm saying is, you go Tropical Smoothie, you get sometimes you get combo, you get smoothie, you get the sandwich, flatbread,
yeah,
and maybe some chips or an apple. Now they have little sweet potatoes. You know what I'm saying? So instead of the chips or the apple alternative, I get the sweet potatoes. You know what I'm saying? It's more healthier vibe. You know what I'm saying? We looking good, right? You see me out here. But what I'm saying is, if you want to donate to the Cash App, it's right there. $, Florida Boy J, but just put what's on your heart. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. You was about to say something though. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that QueensFlip is a good addition for to bringing that young crowd, that young fresh crowd. So salute the
and his audience, and because his audience is definitely tuning into the Joe Budden Podcast now.
And that's a good business venture because QueensFlip got like 700,000 subscribers.
King Fate, hold on, it was Murray Earner King. How many niggas died? AK, how many niggas you gonna RIP tonight? Hold on, how many niggas you RIP tonight? How many niggas you killing off tonight? God damn, Jesus, what the fuck, funny. Man? Who's the last thing he killed? Drop the live chat. I think Avo, the comedian, would call in. Hold on.
Somebody call in the show, man. Holla at Florida Boy J.
You done killed how many niggas tonight?
Bad bitch.
Hey, you done got. Hey, listen.
Pull up.
You done killed enough niggas tonight. But just to get back on the Joe, but that was what we talking about, Joe Budden Podcast, right?
But yeah. But I think Melyssa Ford, and I think that it's good that they're doing everything that it takes to promote the show, and they're actually bringing value. And I feel like Joe Budden is a corporation. I think he put too many bums on. You know, like Mandy B that's taking slick shots.
Nah. Oh no, sir. That's where I gotta stop you.
Oh no, and it's
not because I'm caping and capping to have any type of relationship with Mandy B. Mm-hmm. It's not that.
She do like that. She like what a nigga said. La tastes like
Honey Nut Cheerios. Listen, what I'm saying about Mandy B, Horrible Decisions Podcast is a highly successful podcast.
She do 2 podcasts.
They go on tour. Horrible to sit that. The one she did on Joe Budden Network was her second podcast.
Oh yeah, she
Horrible
do.
Decisions was number one.
Salute to Mandy B.
She's
Mandy
with-
B get busy.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let's
I'm
not
not
act like
hating
Mandy
on
B
her.
is a bum.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I didn't mean to call her. I'm sorry,
hey,
Mandy
watch
B.
watch your black
that
mouth.
was
Like I told Roy to watch his white mouth.
That was kind of crazy.
Hey, come on,
I
hey.
forgot she get busy like that. I'm
Hey
sorry,
man,
Mandy B.
hey man. Come
But
on,
I'm just saying though, you know.
Nah,
whatever.
she's a somebody.
Yeah, I feel you. She doing.
You know, she did her thing without. She never needed Joe Budden for a motherfucking thing. It was a good look. But I will say this. And this is me also pitching something what I think Joe Budden should do. I think, and this is maybe me shooting a shameless plug or a shot, you know what I'm saying? I think Joe Budden should reach down and grab some like younger unknown talent and cultivate that, because what Joe Budden is doing sometimes is Joe Budden's grabbing people who already not only maybe have like Joe Budden wants to run the way Joe Budden wants to run his contracts and shit is not reflective to the people he hires. And I say that to like, you want to run like death row contract, or you want to like run your business in a way of like the people that you want to keep under contract don't have a level of leverage where they can maybe explore their options. Like one of the Patreon episodes for him and Ish was arguing, he was telling Ish, like, Ish, you're like at entry level podding. And Ish is like, say what you want. I can probably get on another pod and do my thing, right?
Oh, did he say that?
I won't say
did you say that?
No, I won't say he said that. But what I'm saying is this. Ish was implying that he's a good enough podcaster to have his demands met.
No.
Okay, that's what Joe was saying. But what I'm saying is like, what Adam 22 is when he grabs maybe an unknown somebody, but may have cultivated some type of audience on social media, right? I think Joe should reach towards younger people who may be doing the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like reach out to younger audiences who have an audience who can be consistent, who he can like bring up under their wing and have a certain level of loyalty to him to not feel like they can get big enough to leave the platform. You see what I'm saying? I just think Joe Budden needs to reach deeper into younger, up and coming upstart podcasters and build his network around them and have his footprint in the next generation. I think he needs to take a Gucci Man approach. He needs to take a hip hop approach to podcasting. Stop trying to sign stop trying to be like signing Rakim to Aftermath. Stop trying to sign like, no rappers used to sign other rappers who are already known to like labels because they hot. Like stop trying to sign Juicy J to Taylor Gang. Like sign the Migos, you know what I'm saying? Sign the next Moneybag Yo. Like sign the next nigga who's going. Like Joe Budden needs to sign the next Joe Budden, so your tree can look like a
But I still put Queen Flips in the genre of a young nigga. Shout out to Tourist Son 222, girl from the Star Report. Also, we got a call on the line.
Snoop to No Limit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got a call on the line. Advo,
the comedian podcast. We on.
This is a new caller, so don't troll. You got to take your mic off mute.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Jonathan?
Right, what's going on?
Actually, I'm dropping the comedian. I'm just Avo troll right now. So like, I'm dropping the comedian. Y'all niggas say I'm not funny, so I'm giving it up. I'm just a troll. But good. Hey, finally I got to see you live because I keep missing your live. So shout out to you on this platform. So give you a little.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
I did send some money on the Cash App because as a fellow troll baby, we gotta support the machine.
Hey, I appreciate that. That's definitely that's definitely securing my double chicken on my to-go bowl at Chipotle tomorrow.
Nah, you still got the Procaster, right? Because you got the Procaster at the beginning. You still got that?
You talking the Rodecaster?
I mean the Rodecaster. The Procaster is the mic. My bad.
We getting it popping, man.
Yeah, but
don't ask about
no. Hold on, because Avo's seen me since I first started calling Star Report. So Avo knows when I first started my podcast, how I was running off a Rodecaster, and even my last setup that I was running my Rodecaster. Like me and Avo had conversations about Roadcasters in the Cape. He's a fellow podcaster. It's kind of like with you when we just talk about certain equipment. We
got the Rodecaster coming.
Of course, but it was like like nerd shit. Like we'll fuck around and start talking about fucking like me and you. We'll start talking.
All right, back to the topic. Like start there. Back to the podcast.
Yeah.
My bad. So
go back to the topic. Yeah, go ahead.
What we talking about?
Hold on,
Exactly.
Avo.
Hold on.
Zach Lee getting at you.
Hey, before Zach Lee hold on. Before we gonna slow it down, everybody calm down. Calm down. Listen, Avo, we're gonna address the topic. Zach Lee, if you would like to call in and get at this nigga Avo, feel free. But before you do, Avo has the floor, and we're gonna have a conversation. Avo, you cool with that? To have a conversation?
Yo, tell him to put some money though. Like, don't just come in like on that broke boy shit. You know, you gotta put some money on the cash.
Hey, Avo said he put 5. Throw five at the cash app. But hey, Zach Lee, call in. You see, we got the number in the chat. But until you call in, me and Avo, we're gonna have a conversation on these topics. Avo, go ahead. You know what the topics are tonight. Let's get into it. I know you watched Joe Budden too. I can't wait to hear your perspectives on this.
So my narrative, like Smack say, my narrative is the fact that like I think QueensFlip is a good addition. My thing is I feel like Joe's acting like QueensFlip is new in the game. Like QueensFlip hasn't been viral since the old World Star, you know. So we know QueensFlip as the guy doing pranks. We know, you know, as a fellow New Yorker, or not that doesn't live there no more, but I still feel like I'm a New Yorker. We know QueensFlip. So I feel like, for example, in the last episode, they put him in the middle. Like he looks like a court jester, you know. He looks like you ever been to Coney Island?
And he is a court jester.
No. I know. I've been to Coney Island. I went to Coney Island the summer of '99.
All right, so they got a character named Shoot the Freak. So like you pay like $1 and you get a BB gun, and the dude he talking shit the whole time, like, oh your mom got a fat ass, da da da. So you gotta shoot the dude. So that's how he kind of looks like over there. Like they're not trying to put his perspective. So I kind of like it feels a little weird though, low key, like cloud chasing.
Who's cloud chasing, Joe or QueensFlip?
Well, I just feel like you see how like QueensFlip is very outspoken, and I like that,
right?
Because it's showing how like Joe behind the scenes is like a different character, the same complaints that Maul and Rory already had, you know,
right?
And I do agree he's trying to open the empire into going back into how it was in the beginning. The first Joe Budden podcast was with a shorty. What's the name of the girl that used to be on?
Melissa Mendez.
He used to be on it. Rory was from the beginning. I feel like it's a good addition because QueensFlip is very in tune, and then you got QueensFlip's son, so he's tapped in with, let's say, with the new generation. Right. At the same time, it's like I think Ice. What's your opinion on Ice? Because I just feel like Ice just needs to go.
I feel like what I said earlier, I feel like Ice doesn't pod. He has no pride in perfecting his podcasting skills. He's like, I'm just here for the bag. I don't know if you watched The Stop on YouTube, but his channel's been blowing up lately. The Stop is like the ESPN of the Joe Budden podcast. Like this nigga dissects every little thing that's being said, and he paints narratives where even if you don't believe it, is entertaining enough to listen to if you listen to Joe Budden podcast. But what I'm saying is like Ice isn't trying to be a better podcaster, number one, and then number two, sometimes he's not informed on a topic. Number three, he has long periods where he doesn't talk, especially the first episode of QueensFlip. And number four, the personality dynamic of Ice, right? Like I said before, Ice on Twitter is a Twitter legend. Twitter wouldn't be Twitter without Ice's contribution on the app over the last 10 to 15 years. But when it comes to podcasting, knowing that Ice is a troll, knowing that Ice is self-proclaimed, didn't come outside, he stayed on the porch, played video games, stayed in the house, tech nerd, wears glasses, you know, big front teeth, bald, you know what I'm saying? Never, you sat on Ice sat in the front of the bus in school. You know what I'm saying? Ice, you never call, Ice doesn't proclaim to be the flyest and the coolest of people, right? But
yeah, he looks like he kind of gives me a Steve Harvey looks. Like how you just
okay, but listen,
he's not good on camera.
Hold on.
He's not good on
camera.
But
hold on, let me finish. Okay, so not only is he not representing the cool demographic, he's older, so he's not giving us like Rory and Maul gave us young nigga relatability with their topics, especially with their topics, the dynamics, what they brought to the show, their jokes. They gave us a young dynamic. Ice gives us a old nerd. I don't really need that. And I like Ice on Twitter. But when it comes to podcasting, even though I do like some of his points of views, I don't need it. I appreciate Ish because at least Ish, he actually, I feel like he's improved. Hold on, I'm about to give it right back to you. I just feel like Ish has improved in podcasting since he's came on the mic. And for Ice to be so vocal on Twitter and to not develop as a podcaster versus Ish, who didn't even probably use social media till Joe Budden asked him to come on here, and being able to vocalize, articulate, and go back and forth from Joe when Joe pushes his buttons. I like Ish more than I like Ice, but I do appreciate certain things Ice does. But I'm more of an Ish fan than an Ice fan, and you do have the mic now. Go ahead.
Nah, you know what I'll be thinking is more about the aesthetics about the podcast, because like let's say Joe just got a new office. He moved the podcast from Parks' basement all the way to Jersey. So now it's just a Jersey monopoly. Now just Jersey dudes just talking shit, even though all the time they got money in New York. But let's not talk about that. So I think the aesthetics should be like when you look at the Howard Stern show, right? Howard's in the middle, right? And then you got one court jester over there, you got one guy over there, you got one in, like, you understand, each character has a little job that when they're not on camera and Joe's talking, let's say, you just focus on Joe, which is, he's the Howard Stern right now of hip hop media, let's just say, right? So I think that's what we should have, because even in the Howard Stern show, you used to have characters that kind of look Mongolian or retarded, and they will come in and you have.
Oh my God! Who looks disabled on the Joe Budden podcast? Just go ahead and say it. You said you only said that about Howard Stern because you're drawing in a comparison.
Well, I mean,
so who's that at the JBP? So who? Let's just cut the short shit short. Tell me who you think it is.
Like he's like, you know how Kai Cenat friend got in trouble for looking too ugly in the morning?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, like that dude that makes the crowd look nicer, So
yeah,
But
who are you assigning that role to in the JBP? That's what I'm asking.
Ice kind of slow, bro. Ice kind of slow, bro.
Okay.
Ice, they call him Freeze now, so he's
Freeze and Library. I really love the fact that QueensFlip came in there and renamed niggas. And the fact that he called Ish Library, and he be saying it like at the right time, whereas like Ish really be kind of getting his bag or something. It's just QueensFlip I like QueensFlip on there. To be honest,
I think if we already have like the dynamics that we like Joe Budden with a guy like Academics, but then academics is good for certain things, but like Star would say, like certain times immigrants should shut the fuck up in certain things. And I think Academics doesn't fit too many conversations, because every time it comes to like FBA things, Academics go into his own umbrella, so I think like in the opposite, you have a guy from Queens that he's been in the industry. I think he used to work with Star back in the days, right?
I know him and Star have done content. Star's been on QueensFlip platform.
That's how you already know he's certified, because Star ain't not gonna support nobody.
And that was like years ago too. So like they rock with each other. They got I know they they're cool. They're cool.
So I think like it's good for QueensFlip like image, because now he's kind of like a little mainstream. Think about it, like QueensFlip is the same guy that like there was a guy that he was doing a show with, and homie turned out to be a pedo,
Who?
Chris Chill Star.
How about Chris Kidd?
Yeah. Nah, hey, salute to the Snitch Network and Star for putting niggas like Chris Kidd away. Salute to the Snitch Network, locking niggas up.
Out, but think about it, like if that takes a lot of like image consulting and cleaning, you know. So
yeah.
So it's good for Flip, but then at the same time, it's like it's kind of he has a low character vibe. So I think Ice just stands out. Because why is Ice there? Well, it's to talk about video games. Like, who's really playing video games, bro? I mean, I know you probably fuck with video games, but I don't
No,
know.
I fuck with video games, but like I'm not a part. Like, listen, bro, I'm one of them niggas that like I do like cool like subculture shit, but I don't get into like the subculture. Like I have a like a sports car, what somebody would call like a tuner, like some Need for Speed shit, right? I don't be around car niggas. Like I have a crazy ass sneaker collection. I don't be around sneakerheads. Like what, you know what I'm saying? Like I be like I'm on shit, but I don't be around them niggas who be doing that shit. So go ahead.
Nah, facts. But like I was saying, I think at the end of the day, like those people that say, "Oh, when Rory and Mo left," I do listen to Rory and Mo here and there, and sometimes I do remember they assist because like, like I ain't gonna lie, the Joe Budden podcast for me is like church on some real shit. Like you kind of feel it when they off, you know. So I think
Right.
the addition of Ish was amazing because I feel like Ish was a person that was gonna fight Joe the whole time. But I think now Ish find himself in this space that he's like, oh shit, I gotta get more prepared. Because even though I'm a professional bullshitter, now as a podcaster, this is like documenting everything you say. So you say this, 2 months later they're gonna be like, hey bro, you just said this, you know, like the way people came at them after the verdict. Like remember how like when
everybody was waiting for them niggas to respond because they kind of jumped out the window early.
The show dropped that day, bro, and it was the most funny shit because it was like it's kind of like you go backwards, like this motherfucker is back in the future and the shit, and like they were just talking about how it was just saying how wrong they were. You know, obviously everybody assumed that Tory was gonna be not guilty, but you know.
Shout out to hey, hold on. Shout out to Malago Graham. She had us thinking Tori's about to do a cartwheel out the motherfucking door, huh?
Nah, but it's just that's how court be like, you know, because Flacco was also there. I went there, but I couldn't get inside of the court. But I was outside of the court when that whole thing. I met Flacco. I'm in contact with Flacco right now. With from
hey, that Lee said you sound like Flacco gay little brother.
Nah, hold on. No, we're not. No, hold on. Zach Lee knows I rock with him, but listen, we ain't showing no favoritism. Zach Lee, if you ain't calling in to address Avo, don't relax. The numbers right there, right? Did we drop the link one more time? The link is right there. If you want smoke, you got something to say to Avo. Avo ain't no bitch ass nigga. Avo gonna give you the smoke. So if you want to call in and talk to him, about him, address him, do it. But don't be in the live chat just taking shots when nigga on the line. Remember last week, we had old dude take shots at Zach Lee. Remember we told him to get on the line and he didn't.
Oh yeah,
and Zach Lee got props for that.
Remember, you didn't call in when Zach Lee called you out.
So Zach Lee, don't be out here talking crazy about Avo. Avo calling in, and Avo know what the chat. We come from Starport. Avo know that the chat gonna go crazy. But Zach Lee, hey, you called in last time, nigga was going in. You called him all types of names because he ain't call in. We dropped chat. So Zach Lee, what's up this week, man? What's going on?
And I got Verizon, so my shit, you know.
And he got I got Verizon too. Crisp.
iPhone 14 Max.
Oh,
just right now.
Just saying this shit up
just
today.
Brand new right now.
Zach Lee, he said ain't no Puerto Rican headset over here, Zach Lee. Where you at?
African headset, no nothing, bro. I mean, the accent's still here, but you know.
Hey, when last time Zach Lee commented? I ain't seen the comment 100. Zach Lee, where you at in the comments? Zach Lee,
nah, he got it. He got to turn on the McDonald's Wi-Fi again because that shit.
Oh my god! Listen, so about the joke. So do you like Melyssa Ford and old boy on the podcast and
Melyssa Ford cool? She's not no raggedy looking old woman.
It's Joe's new handler.
Melyssa Ford. Oh, like she's like Joe's PR
and a handler in a sense, you know. Like I think Joe. the same thing he's been fighting and all the machine. At the end of the day, you too little to fight a machine. I think he went back to the machine because little by little you start seeing more favoritism towards Joe. I seen Shade Room posting Joe like with his girl, some shit like that, and I saw him on TMZ. So now you start. Oh, I also saw Joe the comments that he had about Gucci, man. Now they came out in Yahoo. So you never see
right.
like he's fitting the algorithm in a sense, like they. So like now you start seeing that like okay, new gateways are opening, but they got to put somebody that is well connected to the industry that's willing to go. Hey man, he's doing this, he's doing that. So I think that's the role of Melyssa for that. Joe kind of is doing trying to get back in. Obviously he has the feminist movement against him. So why not bring a female? Because at the end of the day, remember what I always tell Star and what I always say, at the end of the day, all these dudes are chatty patties. Like,
okay, but keep going.
Joe Chatty Patty, Ice Chatty Patty, like they all chatty patties, like Joe Rogan chatty patty. That's what it is.
Right.
But you know how like they always say women are the ones that be gossiping and shit like that. Why not bring a woman to the setting? If we gonna have all this sausage fest and ugly dudes on camera, like I don't like all this ugly dudes on sitting on that couch. That couch is too Ish pause, but he's light skinned. Ish kind of fits the aesthetics, but like low key, like them other dudes that just don't need to be on camera. Like there's people that just belong on radio. Charlemagne the God belongs on radio. He happened to get popping with. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, all right, okay. Hey, listen, Zach Lee's in the building. Zach Lee called in. Zach Lee, niggas was looking for you. Hey, because remember last week, niggas came for you, body, you caught the first body on Perspective Facts podcast. Now Advo comes in here. He's giving his perspective. You in the chat. Now you called in. Listen, we're going to have a conversation. Say what you need to say. I'm going to go ahead and look over this chip selection. Take a shot and drink some water. Go ahead.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Sounding like Flacco. Shut your bum ass up, nigga. Shut your bum ass up, nigga. Shut your bum ass up, nigga. Shut your bum ass up. Shut your bum ass up, nigga. Sounding like Flacco, gay little brother, nigga. Shut your bum ass up. Sounding like Flacco, gay little brother, bitch ass boy. Shut your bitch ass up, you pussy ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, you bum ass nigga. You fucking homosexual immigrant nigga. You a fucking bum. You a bum, nigga. You dropped out of third grade to sell pussy. You dropped out of third grade to sell pussy, nigga. Shut your bum ass up, nigga. You sleep in a porta potty, nigga. You sleep in a fucking porta potty, you bitch ass nigga.
You still broke.
What village you from, pussy?
Yo, bro, what
village are you from? Don't bro me, nigga. I ain't your fucking bro. You pussy ass nigga. You dropped the comedian off your name because you know you a corny ass bitch. Huh? That's what you know. You dropped the comedian off your name because you know you're not funny. You a corny ass bitch. Oh no, now it's just Advo, bro. Because you know you're not funny, you pussy ass nigga. Get off my dick, you bitch ass nigga. Nigga, you been on my dick, nigga. Like the rest of these pussy ass niggas. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up and let me talk, nigga. You been talking long enough, nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck about your opinion, pussy. If we wanted your opinion, we'll beat it out of you, pussy boy. Hey, just because you send in $5 and fuck, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. All that shit don't even mean nothing, pussy ass nigga. All that shit don't mean nothing, pussy ass nigga. Just because you sent Florida Boy J $5 and he let you talk, don't mean that I'ma let you talk, pussy. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, pussy ass nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, pussy ass nigga. Let's get that straight. Don't nobody give a fuck about what a homosexual immigrant is talking about, pussy ass nigga. Don't be asking me no questions and don't call me bro. I ain't your bro, pussy ass nigga. You should know you homosexual immigrant. You should know you homosexual immigrant. Then you drop out of third grade to sell pussy. Then you drop out of 3rd grade to sell pussy, you homosexual immigrant.
Bro, I have a
That's why you said,
forensics.
nigga,
I
I
have
don't
a
give a fuck
forensics
about all that
associate.
shit.
I
Bum
don't even
ass
think you have a
nigga.
GED,
I don't
bro.
give a fuck about
Do
all
you
that
get your
shit, you bum
GED
ass
from fucking
nigga.
LA
You
County?
bum ass nigga. You a fucking bum.
You win because
And
I
you
don't
know
say the
you a
N-word.
fucking
You
bum.
win because I don't
Pussy
say the
boy.
N-word.
And now you know you not funny. That's why you changed your name, pussy.
I didn't change my name. I just
You
cut
did
it.
change your name, pussy ass nigga. I got you fucking in your feelings now,
Not
pussy
at
boy.
all. I just know you
You bum
broke and
ass
you
nigga.
mad because
Don't nobody give a fuck
you
about you,
mad
nigga.
because the
Don't nobody give a fuck about your opinion,
$1,
pussy
$2,
ass nigga.
$3, $4,
Hey, Florida boy
$5,
J.
$6.
Hey, Florida boy J. Hey, let me talk real quick, my nigga. Hey, put this bum ass nigga on mute and let me talk real quick, my nigga. Bozo ass nigga.
Hold on. I'm putting both y'all on mute. Bring the other caller in.
We got another caller coming in. Alvo, stay there. Zach Lee, stay there.
I'm bringing y'all on.
Hey, Tay, too fast. You in there?
I'm bringing. Hold on, Tay. Don't say nothing yet, Tay. Hold on, Tay. You see what we doing tonight, nigga?
Y'all niggas
Hold on,
up, dog.
hold on, Tay. Let me introduce you. Niggas need to calm down. This is my nigga Tay from high school. We been them niggas since We've been them niggas going on hella years. Niggas only know us as them niggas back in Manda. We are legends where we from. My nigga is the man, what he does. I ain't gonna say it's profession because we wild tonight, but what I'm saying is my nigga Tay is real respected. And if niggas wanna bang on Tay, hey, he got heat for you too. But I just want to let you guys know this. My nigga, he's coming in here. He has a lot to say. Tay, you have the floor. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds, 45, and I'm gonna unmute both of these niggas. I'm gonna let them go. So say what you gotta say before I, let these niggas get back at it.
Appreciate you, dog. You know what it is, man. Shout out to Florida boy Jay. That's my dog. And I appreciate that intro, man. I just want to say these niggas is wilding tonight. Yo,
these my guys.
Exactly,
Avo,
bro. Y'all fucking around, and I'm fucking with it. So I wanted to call in and say what's up and just what's up with what's his name? Avdo?
Avo the comedian. He's dope. He has his own platform. He podcasts. He's very informative. That's why he called in, and I give him time to speak because I know he has a really good perspective on a lot of the topics that we talk about. So I fuck with Avo. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If you watch it for exactly, he ride on niggas.
Yeah.
So I brought them in so we can have a conversation. And I think we're getting somewhere in the conversation. I think they're both having good points.
Homie is on here with the smoke, dog.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and unmute both of them, and we can have this conversation before we have the Ksoo conversation. If they would like to participate in the Ksoo conversation, we can all four of us talk as a group. So let me go ahead and unmute Avo and unmute Zach Lee. Okay.
Nah, I come in peace.
You don't come in peace, Flacco Jr. Nigga, you pussy, nigga. You pussy, nigga. You don't come in peace, nigga. Now you trying to come in peace because I got my foot on your neck, pussy ass nigga.
Yeah, you
it don't work like that, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
It don't work like that, pussy ass nigga.
Y'all definitely got to see each other in person, for real.
Bum ass nigga. It don't work like that. Hey, Florida boy Jay.
You got your
Zach
boyfriend
Lee.
with you now?
Hey, Florida boy Jay. Hey, what's up with you, my nigga? Salute to you. But look, let me tell you how this shit is different from what I did, my nigga. Let me tell you how this shit is different.
You come in peace,
Hold on, Avo. Hold on,
shut
Zach
your bum ass up.
Hold on, Avo. Hold on. Matter of fact, Zach Lee. Do you want to have, before you speak, do you want to have the last word or do you want to give Avo the last word?
Man, I don't care. You can do it. It's your show, my nigga. I just want to say this. I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
Look, let me tell you how this is different from the shit that I did. I called in and I called niggas out. This bum ass nigga didn't call me out. I'm taking shots at him because he's a bitch. That nigga been on my dick for 3 years. He didn't call in and say nothing about me. That nigga didn't say, he didn't even peep a word of mine. You know what I'm saying? This nigga didn't have, he didn't have nothing to say about me. I was in the fucking comment section, or I was in the chat room taking shots at him, and you told me to call in and you reference it to what I did, but it's not the same, my nigga. I call in to call these bum ass niggas out to see if they gonna fucking call up and do what I said they gonna do. They not gonna do it, my nigga. You know I call in. Don't even play me like that. Don't even play me like, oh, exactly. You in the chat and you comment and you called in before. Don't do it now. You got probably like, my nigga. You already know I call in, my nigga. You know that.
Yo,
Exactly.
exactly.
I'm gonna hit your cash out. Watch. I'm gonna hit your cash out.
Hey, and you know I'll send you cash out. You know I
already know.
My nigga, you already know I fuck with. Look, so when these broke bum ass homosexual immigrants try to say, hey, tell him to send in a super chat first, man. Like that shit don't even mean nothing, you bum ass nigga. You dropped out of school in 3rd grade to sell bussy. Nigga, your shithole country practice bussy rituals, nigga. And you know that. You dropped the comedian off your name because you're not funny, nigga. And you know you're not funny. Nigga, I got smoke for anybody. Nigga, it's bums all in your chat. Princess Purr, Big Aki. You got this bum ass nigga, Janitor Savage. This nigga restreamed my live stream. He said every time I go live, he gonna go live to restream my stream, but he think he not a groupie. Man, I'm pointing out all these homosexual losers. Oh, you know what? Let me ask you this, Florida boy Jay. I'm glad I'm on your shit. What do you consider Jordan Grails? Is the Jordan 8 Aquas a Grail?
Listen,
no, just answer the question. Is the Aqua 8s a Grail?
No.
They not?
They're a Grail to me because I feel like all the original Jordans Mike wore are...
Look, you said all the original Jordans that Mike wore are pretty much Grails, right?
Listen, to me, I could be right or wrong. To me, my personal opinion, the Aqua 8s are a Jordan Grail. To me, I bought a 2007 pair and a 2015 pair. I got 2 pairs of 2015 pair. So
what about
Grail to me?
What about the Fire Red 5s? Are they a Grail?
Yeah.
Okay, so I showed both of those on my live, and this bum ass nigga Janitor Savage came on there and said, oh, you're embarrassing yourself talking about those are Grails. Those not even Grails. I'm going to show you some Grails, but he has yet to show Grails. Now, you just said out of your mouth, those are Grails, right?
That's a fact.
Okay, so you know this bum-ass janitor, he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Nick, on top of that, I'm going to give you guys a little history lesson. The Jordan 8 Aquas were premiered in the 1993 All-Star game in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, and the colors were designed based off the Utah Jazz. But speaking of that exactly, because you know exactly, anytime you get on mic, I remember to show my drip. So let me stand up real quick and let niggas know what I got on. Hey, gas station white tee, you know, we keep it street around here, you know what I'm saying? We got the spider sweat.
Oh,
Young Thug, the spider sweat.
Free thug.
Hey, and then let me show niggas what we got on the feet.
Gun already free.
Let me show it, nigga. You
Florida boy Jay.
You know,
Florida boy Jay.
You got the Nipsey Hussle.
Talk your shit, Jay.
Hey, you might have to put up a drip cam for these niggas so they'll know. You know what I'm saying? But just from one sneakerhead to another, my nigga. Hey, from one sneakerhead to another, my nigga. You and I know that the Grails are the shit that Jordan wore.
Facts. Hey, if it's not that, then it's a tier 0, tier 1 release special edition. You can't get like the Travis Scotts, some off-whites, some shit. If you ain't paying $500-$600 or more, there ain't no damn Grail. The Air Monnier 3s, maybe the Air Monnier 4s. But if you're not, the only type, the Grails are this. If it's a GR, it has to be an original Jordan or the shoe GR. Anything outside of a GR original colorway that's a Jordan Grail is an exclusive, hard to get tier 0 store release that most likely might be getting backdoored. Right?
That's a fact. Hey, so you hear that, Janitor Savage, and the rest of your sorority sisters that you had in your life embarrassing yourself talking about those wasn't Grails. When I be talking and I say shit and you bums reveal yourselves, y'all reveal that y'all don't be knowing what the fuck y'all be talking about. I'm not gonna correct you. I'ma just say more shit to let you expose yourself some more.
Hey, yo, we got the feet cam. We
just the feet drip cam. Yeah, hey, pop your collar on these niggas, Florida boy Jay. You already know how we do it out here.
We got the spider sweats with the dunk and the white tee. We ain't even doing too much. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't put on no, you know what I'm saying? We gonna
that shit fire.
Man,
But-
say less.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga,
That nigga Stewie got it. That nigga Stewie got it. Stewie.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to get
Stewie
back
with
on
the
this topic
drip. My nigga
because you was
Stewie
out
with the
here.
drip.
Because you was out here giving a rebuking service, Zachary. And after you finish, I want to let Avo have the last word, and I'm gonna toss it back to my nigga Tay over here because I don't want Tay to be just posted up. It's wild right now, and I want to
bro,
hear
you
Tay.
good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what
Hey,
all
hey,
this stuff.
salute to your day one Tay. Salute to J Doug, man. You know, Avo, the non-comedian, you know, he can always eat a dick. He can always have the last word because that bum ain't got nothing to say anyway. You know
Talk
what I'm
your
saying?
shit,
So
Zach.
I gotta get off. I can't get off camera fast. So this camera's too good. I'm trying to like scroll off camera. I turned around. I'm still
yeah,
on
hey,
camera.
hey, this is why these bums, they hate me and they team up together to go against me. They report my pages and they block me on social media, but they still gossip about me like bitches because I got these bum ass niggas
Can I
intrigued.
go?
See,
Can
they
I
hate
go?
niggas like me, but they can't
Okay,
fucking hate a
okay,
nigga like me because they fucking love a nigga like me. You
Hey,
bum ass
please,
niggas is
let me go
cool.
get Avo a chance.
Okay.
Avo want to talk.
Okay, so
Avo.
exactly. Hold on, before we let exactly, I'm gonna holler at you. Keep banging the live chat. I got something for you. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, salute to you, my nigga. One.
Salute, Zachary.
Nah, but
Avo, go ahead, Avo. Get at this nigga.
Yo, I don't know what he was talking about. Like, we've been in a 3-year relationship. You heard what he said? You heard what he said?
Yo, I did peep the 3-year thing. I was adding.
I don't know
backwards.
this man. He talking about we've been in a 3-year relationship. Like, yo, I didn't come for you. Like, low key, I just feel like every little social media department, like you have the chat N-words from academics. You got the no jumper crew, and I feel like people like me. People like you, Florida Boy J, even Zach Lee, or a lot of people from like Elvis the chef.
Yeah, salute to Elvis the chef. Elvis the chef definitely be doing his thing, right?
How do you call it? Even QueensFlip. You could say QueensFlip is a troll baby as a whole because he's part of that crew. So I feel like troll babies are a whole. Like I think coming to your platform and supporting, you know, it's not just like, I know we already did that shit in Star Show, you know, we already went back and forward, and you know, even though it's I guess it's good on camera, but I just feel like I just came mostly to support the show and shit. I always miss your live, so I gotta put it on notification.
No, but listen, no, real shit, Avo. I really appreciate you calling in because you really did help, guide the Joe Budden conversation. Had a lot of perspective, so it's not like some shit where like niggas like set you up and all that. It's just Zach. Like this first time catching it live, like I said, exactly. This is what we do. Like honestly, we come.
Zach Lee needs flowers. He just wants flowers. Yo, Shap, throw him some flowers. He just wants flowers. Like he's talking about.
No, and everybody, and before you hang,
he been thinking about me for 3 years, bro. That's crazy.
But Avo, even before you hang up, I want you to plug your platform, let people know where to find you, because at the end of the day, like I said, people are gonna find where you are through my platform if you call in, just like Zachary or anybody else. That's why I have this platform so people can call in, subscribe,
I'm banned
and
on
you can push your
YouTube.
shit.
I'm banned on YouTube, low key. I just got my Twitter from Elon Musk. When Trump got his shit, I got my shit back from. So follow me on Twitter, Jay Lerma, JAILERMA. I'll put it.
Ain't nobody following you, bum ass nigga. Get your bum ass out of here.
I thought he was
bitch ass nigga. Hell no, I ain't gone. This bum ass nigga still got my dick in his mouth talking about 3-year relationship. No, you bums been y'all been on my nuts for 3 years, bussy boy. Y'all been on my nuts for 3 years. Hey, Florida Boy J. Hey, check this out, my nigga. When I came in the chat, I was going at somebody else. I didn't even know who Advo was. He typed at me. He brought this shit upon himself. I didn't know him because I been forgot about him. I been forgot about him. Hey, look, now he gonna make a nigga know who he was. If you go back and look in the chat, I didn't type at him not one time. He typed at me, and then that's when I figured out who that bum was.
Like if you
but you see, these bums, they be in their feelings. He been in his feelings for 3 years. He could have fucking just tiptoed through the chat, and nobody would have known who he was, my nigga. He commented towards me, and now he got a foot on his neck forever. So no matter what you change your name to, bussy boy, my foot is gonna be on your neck, homo. You really sound like Flacco now.
Hey, all right. Hey, listen, I think that was it. Hey, Zach Lee, I'm going to holler at you. Avo, I'm going to holler at you. We're going to get to this Ksoo topic.
Yeah, get this bum ass nigga up out of here.
So, hey, man, you guys have a great night, man. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. For real. Salute, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Is Tay still here? Tay, you still here, right? Tay, blink twice if you still here.
Yo, I'm
Oh,
here.
my God. Phew. Well, that was a nice, productive conversation, right?
Nothing but smoke. That nigga Zach Lee came for that nigga's head. I'm fucking with him, bro.
Hey, you know why? Because you be talking to niggas in real life like Zach Lee be talking.
You know what it is, but
you be talking to niggas in real. You be talking to blatant strangers in real life the way Zach Lee was talking to that nigga. That's why you fuck with Zach Lee, nigga.
Bro, on some real shit. I was on the phone today on some business shit, and I asked the nigga straight up. I was like, "The fuck did you say?" And bruh, everybody in the room was like, "Damn, this nigga just said that." Like, yeah, bro. Like, you ain't finna try my gangster like that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man.
Salute to Zach Lee for real. And Avo came through. He talked his shit a little bit, but Zach Lee came with all the smoke.
But the thing about it, I was trying to tell Avo, was like, Avo, your bag might not be. I mean, if you're a comedian, you roasting is like one of the essential things you really need to have as a comedian. But I digress. But you come in here and you give us perspective, and you talking about the Joe Budden podcast and certain things that are going on in media and the hip hop forum and even in politics. So Avo has a strength in that. That's why I like when he called in, because that's his bag. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's really good at that. A lot of people can't do what Avo does to be able to call and be informed the way he is. But Zach Lee, what he does is, as you can see, Zach Lee get on niggas' heads. Pause. Zach Lee really, you know what I'm saying? He turn up on motherfuckers. So it's like, that's what he do. So I let people get on the line together and we be who we are. It's like church, come as you are.
That shit's real as fuck.
Yeah, man. You want to watch Jacksonville niggas snitching? Because I have to hold this. I've been prolonging it for going on 2 hours.
Yeah, run that, because I've been following this shit.
It is only right a fellow Jacksonville nigga call in so we can hold this L together, man.
You know the deal.
Jesus, man. Toughest moments, man. Listen. So let's break it down. So Ksoo, who is a rapper in Jacksonville, Florida, or who was a rapper with Young and Ace in their gang, right?
KTA.
Yeah. You want to give a rundown?
Well, KTA had been beefing back and forth with different rival niggas in the city.
Okay.
One of the niggas that they shot was Little Buck.
Okay.
And the guy that they got him on footage shooting is a guy named something else. He black.
Right.
But they trying to lock them up for murder. Hakeem Robinson is locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Abdul Robinson.
Right. That's
is
his
the father.
Right. Yes. Hakeem is the son.
Mm-hmm. And he have another son locked up, Abdul Robinson Jr.
Right.
Which is Hakeem's older brother.
Right.
And some other niggas that's not notable. And they've been going back and forth, and we heard a couple months ago that the father was finna to testify on the son. We heard that. It was just like out there, and the pop was like, yo, why? If my son was real, he would help get his father out of jail. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he busted nut and brought him into the world.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing that, we're seeing the interrogation footage, and it looked like sworn testament of him talking about the case, and he implemented his son in murders. So we're gonna got the video.
Right. So let's go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy of Channel 4 News, the local news, you know what.
His son in a murder investigation.
Abdul Robinson is just one of 5 men linked to the shooting death of Charles McCormick. News4Jax reporter Janice Harris joining us live from the Duval County Courthouse after listening to a 21-minute video of Abdul Robinson Sr., Janice, talking about the men facing murder charges, including his own 2 sons.
We're learning lots of details this evening through that. This video was released through the state attorney's office. And with that, Abdul Robinson Sr. is heard on that video talking to the state attorney's office. And he says his son, Hakeem Robertson, is a shooter involved in Charles McCormick's murder. It's one of many things that Robinson Sr. says, and a jury could see this as incriminating when and if a trial happens. This is Abdul Robinson Sr. in the green, his attorney in the gray suit, and an unidentified man at the bottom left of the screen. A member of the state attorney's office, the prosecuting office, is seen on the bottom right. Robinson Sr. is about to make a sworn statement.
From you, if you would please raise your right hand. Mr. Robinson, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Robinson Sr. has been identified by JSO as a local leader of a violent gang. January 15th, 2020, 23-year-old Charles McCormick was shot and killed in this community.
Charles
in Merle
McCormick.
Road. JSO
That was
has
the guy I was
arrested
saying, but I
Dominique
didn't know his
Barner,
name.
Hakeem Robinson, Leroy Whitaker, and Abdul Robinson Jr. for McCormick's murder. Robinson Sr. is facing accessory after the fact before this interrogation video.
Go pick up Scotty.
Robinson Sr. told the state attorney's office that his son, Hakeem Robinson, posted on Instagram an incriminating message after McCormick was murdered.
Call it the story. It's on the story saying that kill and get the toes done.
And was that depicting Hakeem Robinson?
So what?
Did that, you said it was on the story, was that like Instagram story?
Yeah, Instagram story.
And was that something that was posted by Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
When you saw that, were you upset?
Yes, sir.
Did you try and reach out and speak to Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
And when you spoke to him, what did you tell him?
I told him you need to take down.
Did he deny
Wow.
when you told him to take that down?
No.
This nigga
During
too
question-
comfortable talking, bro. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Did you see what 50 Cent said about this shit?
Is it on his Instagram page?
Not any. It was a couple months back, but I know he said something like,
Yeah.
he said something like, "Damn, I didn't seen it all. Now I can't trust nobody." Some shit like that. And I was like,
Bro,
"Damn,
we're gonna be the face of fathers snitching on sons.
bro, that shit's so sad, bro." Like,
Is it really? Wasn't the son talk? Didn't he post kill a nigga and get my nails did or something, or get my toes done? You remember that, J Doug? Ksoo, when he killed somebody allegedly and he posted kill a nigga and get my
Ksoo favorite line, Ksoo blow your face off.
Yeah, like
Or
he was
something
a
like
shooter.
that.
So
Ksoo make your face go.
Yeah,
Ksoo make your face
Ksoo make
go.
your face go, yeah.
Yeah, that's the famous line. Ksoo make your face go.
So it's like the only thing that's sad to me is the victims of his crimes, to be honest.
I mean, more so sad.
Might have been ops, you know. You never know. They might have drilled back. You never know what the underlying issue is. I have to look at the root to really.
Hey, the
judge.
victim of his crimes could be the mothers, the brothers, the aunts, the uncles.
Yeah, but you never know what those guys did. You know, they might have been getting retaliation from a righteous end. I don't know.
Yeah, but the dad is snitching, so the dad wants to come home.
Wow, that is crazy. We got some more of the video. Y'all want to finish it up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and finish it up. This is breaking. This is Jacksonville. Like before we play the video, like I said before, I said on Star Report earlier today, earlier tonight that this is a L from Jacksonville, Florida, and if anybody has to be the first reporting on this L we have to take as a community, it has to be Florida Boy J. So I just want to let you guys know this wall-to-wall coverage. I'm holding accountability in the snitching behavior that's going on in Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County.
But is this where we at as a black community? This is all-time low.
In Jacksonville, Florida, this is where we are as a black community.
This is all-time low. Father snitching on sons. This is a low.
Ain't no more code.
Oh, we got Jay Savage in the building.
Jay Savage got ran through by Jack.
Oh man. Well, let's get back on this topic.
Robinson Sr. tells the state he believes his son Hakeem Robinson is seen on dash cam at McCormick's murder scene.
Now, as part of the discovery in this case, you've had an opportunity with your attorney to watch what I'll refer to as a dash cam video, a video that actually recorded the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've watched that?
Yes, sir.
Did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Robinson.
Whoa!
Damn.
Who was the shooter in that?
God damn.
Whoa!
Yo,
Only thing you was missing was the middle name.
Whoa! HD snitching.
Bro, they didn't even get this nigga a Big Mac and a large fry for that.
4K snitching.
He couldn't even get. They didn't give him a menthol stick. They didn't give him
his
shit.
table empty.
That's what I'm saying. Homie was comfortable. He might have got that shit right before he went in that room, bro.
Can we run the last 15 seconds back, J Doug?
Yes, sir.
Salute to the producer. You know what I'm saying? This is wall-to-wall coverage. This is premium black news.
Shout out J Doug.
Here we go.
For sure, man.
The discovery in this case, you've had an opportunity with your attorney to watch what I'll refer to as a dash cam video, a video that actually recorded the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've watched that?
Yes, sir.
Did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Robinson.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Rob.
Dropping names. Dropping names.
God damn. But Jay,
It's popping, man.
we gotta acknowledge the fact that nigga Ksoo ran down on him in broad daylight.
Yeah,
Did he really think he wasn't gonna get caught?
As the shooter, I mean, like, you know, is that even a concern of yours? I mean, you're the hitman. Like, the hitman don't worry about going to jail. That's why you taking hits. I didn't hear Ksoo was snitching in there, right?
You right.
All right. So the Ksoo knew what time it was, allegedly. And,
I don't think he really knew, bro. I don't know.
Hear him drop names like that, bro. If that's your son, yes, sir. I'm tired of all this. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Just say yeah, no.
Yeah, you already
nigga get you a grown. Fuck up, Jay.
Yeah,
these niggas old. They talk about yes, ma'am. Same thing with Gunner. Yes, ma'am. These niggas like yes, sir.
Listen, when you've been broken by the system and you've been sitting
like
in it,
that.
you ever been to Duval County Jail before?
Yes.
Yeah, I have
for under 24 hours. I got there at 4:00 in the morning. And I was out at 10
Call me
o'clock
Kobe
that day.
Bryant, because I got 5 rings in there. Okay,
Mhm.
I've been in there for over a week. That same outfit he's had on, I've had on numerous times.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Duval County Jail isn't a fun hotel to be at for long periods of time.
Yes, sir.
So I can only imagine being in that goddamn jail going over a year. You're mentally probably broken to the point where you want to snitch if you a bitch ass nigga, like, you know.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude. So all I'm saying is that you know, that jail cell gets cold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Do get cold, bro.
Hey, I was in cell with a white guy. I felt good. That's the best sleep I got in my life.
Listen, they blur out the windows for reasons you can't even see outside. You know what I'm saying? You can maybe play basketball, but there's so many niggas playing basketball. If you're not really good, you just watch other niggas play. Niggas play cards all day. You know what I'm saying? You waiting for the nigga to give you the Tang orange juice, but you can't even drink it because you got to pour it in the powder. But your water is room temperature, so what you got to do is pour a cup of water from the sink in a styrofoam cup and let it sit overnight. So by the time you wake up, because the fucking dorm is so cold, when you wake up, your water is at least refrigerated temperature. Then you drop your little fruit powder in your drink, and you make your little apple drink or your orange juice Tang. You know, you do that. Or, you know, people get commissary, you get your little daily, little Debbie snacks and stuff, and niggas make, cakes out of that. And, you know what I'm saying? Niggas make meals. Motherfucker can cut your hair in there with just a razor and a comb. I had a tape up before in there. You know, people give tattoos in there, you know.
Bro, I was in that bitch for 12 hours. I ain't never going back. That's all it took. I'm with J-Dug.
Yeah. But I'm just giving you the realities of Duval County Jail. Like that, like I said, them orange outfits I've worn 5 times at least. So yeah. So just to finish up on the topic, we got a video, so we're gonna go ahead and play the video.
Robinson's father also told prosecutors he thought his son, Hakeem Robinson, was the shooter based upon these sneakers the gunman is seen wearing and guns that he says his son has had before and after the shooting.
Not the
Hakeem Robinson's attorney, Chris DeCoste, has told News4Jax in previous interviews the gunman his son has had.
Yeah, I gotta find a catchy title to label this for a clip without getting shot. I really do. No, they're not the grills. Like me and Jay Savage said. Nah, nigga, I'm not.
The baby blue ones is the raw. No, the black and red ones.
Yeah, but for those, like, I'll rock the Flint 13s. I'll rock the black. I only rock like the original Air Jordans.
They're my favorite
unless
Jordans.
Like a really dope colorway.
The 13.
Nah,
that don't look like Ksoo to me, bro.
I don't know. I never seen a nigga in person, so thank God. So I wouldn't know what he looks like.
If he got them, that's not gonna fly in court, man. Every nigga walking around with a pair of 13,
hood, so yeah, this
and sagging their
and
pants.
Low key, this doesn't look like Ksoo's built at
but
all.
why this nigga running through Jacksonville like this Iraq?
13 shots in my 13s.
They're turning Jacksonville to Iraq. That's why all the rappers skip here and go to fucking Tampa and Orlando and goddamn West Palm Beach and Miami. And now Jacksonville exists because they want to get robbed and ran down on them by niggas like that.
Hey, this nigga running through Jacksonville like this, the Congo.
Broad daylight. Damn, what if I was trying to get some
Broad
refried rice?
daylight.
Damn.
I couldn't even get no egg rolls and refried rice at the Chinese spot.
Yeah,
This
they
niggas
gonna
running
lock
around with the
Ksoo
drum.
up, bro. Cause this right here, they look crazy, bro.
They
It
finna
is.
make an example out of
You
Ksoo.
sitting in the parking lot smoking you a J, and you see a nigga past you like this.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Listen, I've been in the car when niggas been shooting before. It's you're so scared you really can't do nothing.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Here we
man.
go.
So my final statements on this
And
is
before and after the shooting. Hakeem Robinson's attorney, Chris DeCoste, has told News4Jax in previous interviews the gunman in the dash cam video is not his client. This is Robinson Sr.'s court record showing his guilty plea. He could face up to 20 years in prison. Barner, Robinson Jr., Hakeem Robinson, and Whitaker are all awaiting trial for Charles McCormick's murder. It's likely this video will be seen again if and when a trial happens.
And this is a look at the next court date for these young men. Of the 5 men, Dominique Barner's next hearing, according to court records, is on February 1st. Abdul Kareem Robinson.
Tay, do you have any final words on this topic?
Bro, it's hard to really even say anything about it because this shit been
You
going
in New
on
Orleans,
so long.
you not in Jacksonville, you safe. Niggas can't come find you. I'm in the
shit. I mean, I'm just sick of like niggas doing this shit and then niggas snitching. Let's like, if you gonna do it, do that shit. If you gonna be gang, be down with your gang. Like, have your niggas back, do your time, sit the fuck down. If you gotta sit down the rest of your life, nigga, you made that decision. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business. Stand on your. If you gonna do it, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking do it.
Can
you
I
out
throw
here snitching on your son?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Throw some old niggas.
I want to throw all old niggas under the bus, man. I want to throw all old niggas from that generation he in, 45 to 65. Them niggas like, man, y'all didn't do shit to build a black community. Y'all pillaged the black community, created all these baby mamas and nothing. And now y'all decided y'all finna snitch on a young nigga cause you don't want to do no time when y'all was the nigga that made the rules. And you gonna sit up here and start dropping names. Soon as you get, I'm tired of all this. Oh, we don't know what snitching is. We gotta wait the Young Thug to get out of jail to tell us what snitching is. No, let's stop that bullshit now.
Talk to these.
Once niggas get in the courtroom, once niggas get in the interrogation room, and you saying niggas name, and you talking about, oh, I saw a nigga with those shoes on, bro, you a snitch. And that's worse than 6ix9ine. You got niggas down to the lining of their drawers. Oh, he had on hands. Nah, bro.
Hey,
so all you old niggas out there who ain't build shit, who didn't leave shit for this new community, or these new young niggas in black community, me and you, Florida boy Jay.
Right.
And then y'all got the nerve to sit up here and snitch. Hope y'all niggas die, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I wanted you to finish before I read that comment right there. That shit's fucking funny. I'm sorry.
No to Alvo at Billy Porter House playing basketball.
Yo,
Alvo sound like he was doing some funny style shit.
Hey, Tay, do you understand why the lot like this shit be turned? Cause like niggas is really throwing like black belt roasting sessions in this motherfucker. Like niggas is having.
I love this shit. This nigga Zach Lee, he got unlimited clips, bro. Bro, what? Dog, that nigga ain't stopped.
Nigga said you at Billy Porter's house playing nude trash can basketball. Like, dog. If a nigga was like, we was like drunk and a nigga just like point, like I point like Robert or Anthony and just like cook that nigga with that shit, like we'll be like,
nigga, it's up, nigga.
We would have to cancel the rest of the night. Like, nah, bro, you out of pocket, bro. You going too crazy, man. But hey, just what I have to say on topic, because you know everybody cooked. This is a super bad look on Jacksonville. This is a super dirty stain on our city, especially for the fact that his affiliation and his clique were like running the city rampant against other individuals just for this all to go down, for niggas to be snitching, telling, and trying to come home. Just another example. It goes down more of like the 6ix9ine and the nine Trey Blood situation of just niggas trying to be street until the police do a sweep. Now everybody want to fucking you know what I'm saying? Niggas lie to their mamas, niggas lie to their girlfriends, they homeboys, they pastor, and go to court and tell the whole truth. So help them God, man. Shaking my
These niggas ain't shit.
Nah, I hope none of them come home. I don't want to see any of them home. I like the way Jacksonville is. You know, like last weekend when the Jags, when you see us down in Riverside, I know you see me stunting in front for the world to see.
I seen it, bro. I seen it.
Man, listen, hey, Tay, I bought tickets this week. I'm about to be down there Saturday, get part 2.
What you talking about?
I got playoff tickets. I'm about to be a Gamma Simmons part 2 this weekend at Jag game downtown Saturday night. Is up a game.
I'm gonna have to start looking at flights again because I swear to God, when they won, I started looking at flights immediately.
Yo, Tay, when I tell you that shit was crazy last weekend in Riverside, bro, like I never seen Riverside like that before.
Bruh, you know Boosie finna come out and he finna perform Set It Off.
J Doug, did I tell you that earlier?
Yeah, we talked about that earlier on the show. I
Hey,
didn't know
Tay,
that was.
Tay, I know you the instant. All you did,
said
Tay.
I believe it.
I know you the insider. You're the Adam Scheffner of the music industry. So like, what? Now that you just said it, it's already confirmed to me because I already knew. I was telling niggas for the last 2-3 days. So I'm tapped in. But once you just said it, it's already official. I'm just happy that I bought my tickets because Cat Williams is going to be at the Florida Times. You know the ViStar Arena.
Yep.
Same time. We got Cat Williams, Lil Bootsy, Jacksonville, primetime Saturday night playoff game. It cannot get more Duval than this.
Bro,
this
Duval ain't even ready for what Duval is about to do.
That's what, bro. Because honestly, I think Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle are like the most Duval entertainers in the history of entertainment. And you add a night playoff game with that, like Jacksonville, like you thought last week it was crazy. This weekend is about to be even nuts. I had to make sure I put my money in the collection plate of, the city. Make sure I'm a full participant, my nigga.
Hell yeah, bro. Just make sure you be safe out there because I really feel like the city finna be on a whole nother level that we ain't even seen in the past like 5-10 years on some real shit.
Hey, that's fact. I'm rolling deeper than the Nation of Islam around here, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is. Hell yeah.
Salute. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna hit you on the back end, bro. I appreciate you calling in, man. You got to see firsthand how niggas give it up, man. This is a wild show, bro. This is late night. It's out of pocket.
Shout out to you, dog. My nigga Florida boy Jay. Shout out to all his supporters. Shout out to J Doug. Shout out to Zach Lee. Even Avo too. Like y'all niggas turned it up. I wish I could be on this bitch more, but I be working. I be fucking handling business. So I'm gonna be on this bitch as much as I can. But appreciate you having me, dog. I'm gonna hop off. Holla at me.
You already know, man. Be safe, bro.
Later, G.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my nigga Tay, bro. That nigga real shit. You already know, like he was the guy who told us when Kanye West canceled Rolling Loud in Miami. He was the one who told us Kanye West is about to come on stage. Just go over there towards. I forgot what stage he came. I can't remember what stage he came on. But he was the only nigga who knew. He was the only nigga who told us Travis Scott was making his return after all those people died in Houston at Rolling Loud the next night. He was the one who told us. Nobody else knew. He made his return on Future set. Like Tay, when I say he's like in the industry for real, like he's in the industry for real. Like when he just said that Bootsy shit, nah, like dead ass. Like only niggas in the know that, and only him saying that is confirming this shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Black Freeman also, man. Tay knows what time it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kanye came out with Lil Durk. It was Chicago. Say, yeah, Tay knows. You know what I'm saying? Tay knows, man. And everybody ran over to Kid. All the Kanye fans ran to the Kid Cudi set to hit him with bottles. And if you was really like just going to the Durk set and chilling out, you actually got to see Kanye. That was the most ironic thing about it. So all the Kanye fans went to go throw shit at Kid Cudi and end up missing Kanye West for real. Poetic. And if we weren't gonna see Kid Cudi anyways. We were gonna go see Durk. But Tay literally was telling us, like, he was like, yo, he's coming in 15 minutes. Go over there now. Stand there. Don't fucking move. 15 minutes later, bow. Peninsula Boy Jay, you already know. I told you, everybody from the Starport has their own fucking nickname or chopped up name for me, dog. But I appreciate them all, man. It helps the algorithm. So anything else we got to talk about? Because even that hip hop talk, I think we just toss that later. We do that later.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even do that, but we got to do the full almost hour and a half. We got to do that. But yeah, man, salute to everybody.
That was really strong. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was a strong show. Salute to everybody tuned in. Make sure you hit the Cash App.
Absolutely,
make sure you
man.
Hit, like button, the share button, subscribe. We growing fast. We the hottest show on YouTube. The hottest new show on YouTube. Let's just keep it a buck, man.
Yeah. The most lit show. Even we're the most off the rails exciting show.
If you're a YouTube viewer, you know how the YouTube streets here. You know how we growing. So you know we getting hot. So man, this support. Salute to Florida boy J, man. Did a great show today, man.
I appreciate it. Honestly, I don't think you're gonna find a more well put together, organized show that can go off the rails at any point outside of the Star Report.
And salute to the caller too, Zach Lee,
Avo, Tay. Thank y'all so much. Y'all helped me with the show immensely. I can't wait to chop these clips up and repost them. Honestly, like we're gonna be eating off this all weekend. So thank you guys so much. Salute to everybody in the live chat. Make sure the likes reflect the viewers. You got 31 people in here and it's 1:05 in the morning. I am telling you, dog, like, listen, man, listen. This shit is lit. I would go longer, but we ain't got nothing else to talk about. And the topic we have to talk about with care, it's important enough.
You can give your top 5. We ain't got to talk about it too long. Give your top 5 real quick.
I don't want to. You know why? Because it's gonna open up a can of worms. We're gonna fuck around being here for another hour.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Because one name that strikes a nerve, we might get a call. We might be here for another hour. So, and on top of the fact that other times we might have a night like this, we use it for then. So this is the best case scenario that we don't even have to use it. Be honest.
But we thought that we didn't have that much topic tonight, but you were going over something that you and the OG were talking about, and then we just started putting it together. So it came together even better. And catch you on a Star Report too, because you called in the night.
Catch me on Star Report. Yeah, catch me on Star Report. I called in the night, talked about a couple topics, kicked up some dust.
And you did a amazing set on the Silk and Diamond.
Diamond and Silk. Please go to the episode of Star Report of tonight's episode, but really tune into the episode that I talked about Diamond and Silk. I literally I would say it's probably in my top. If it was FBJ's greatest calls on the Star Report, it's definitely in the top 10. It's definitely in the top 10. I couldn't miss. I even Star tried to throw me a curveball, and I threw him a curveball. And you know it's hard to do that. So salute Star. Hit the Cash App, $ Florida Boy J. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we get Nacho Bel Grande tonight. Boom, we just got a Cash App. Salute Zach Lee. Friday. Zach Lee. Avo, salute. I'm telling you, man. Hey, listen, dog. I'm getting that Nacho Bel Grande with the extra cheese. Salute to the live chat. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share. We're gonna be reposting this in the community section tonight. Me and J Dub gonna take some pictures so niggas in the community section see this outfit and hope.
Oh, you know what I want to do real quick? Go ahead. I want to play J Lyric video.
Let's do let us end the show with the J Lyric video.
Premiere.
And we're gonna do a world premiere J Lyric video.
J Lyric. He have a new single. It's called The Great White Buffalo.
And if anybody has any songs, tracks, anything they want to promote, we can start doing banners at the end of the show. We can also play some of the songs on the intro and the outro. Like I said, we're growing the platform. Suit to Harry Hovain. Like I said, we're going to be doing the platform. Avo said he's going to be doing his show 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday. So 7:30 p.m. Please subscribe to Avo, the comedian now. Avo, the podcast now. So on Tuesdays, you have notifications on, and you'll be able to chat in there. And Avo, make sure you send me the link when you do that so I can call in. And we're going to play video. You guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Follow me on high_life93 on Instagram. I'll be in Jacksonville at the stadium stood in front for all to see. Follow me on Twitter at Florida Boy J. You can talk to me directly on there. Subscribe, like the platform, and you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for episode. This is 48 Perspective Facts Podcast.
Don't answer the phone.
You just don't know the way that you make me feel. feels so real, baby. And I know that you are and I know that you are certain when it comes to me. Let me explain. I never thought I found someone to change my mind. I'm a player, I was on the top of time. Was on my grind. Now I was focused, a woman like you. Never thought I would have noticed, but you caught me by surprise, baby. Changed my whole life, baby. Wasn't ready to be a man. Now me without you's no longer part of the plan. Look at me now. Look what you've done. I found my homie, lover, friend. I found the one. Look at me now. Look what you've done. Look at what you. I found my homie, lover, friend. I found the one. Look at me now.
Make sure you go check that J Lyric out. The link will be in the description, the community section. Thank you for tuning in.
Ryan wasn't made for the 9